Okay. What? Why am I getting asked this twice? Dude, I don't know why. It's only been like 4 days or something. I can't remember when the last stream was, but I'm already losing it. Okay, I did not change the stream title. That's fine. Okay, anyway, so on the thumbnail, I think I put chocolate cake only. I can't remember if I put iPets on it, but I think I want to do that today. No, same type only and one slot only. So those are the things today, probably. The main ones. How early? Yeah, I tried to be. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Kaz, hello. Patat, congrats on first. Henry, welcome, welcome. Let me send the ping. Also, before I forget, I need to announce at the end, but I'm going to be away next weekend. So I am going to miss a stream. There is a chance. I'm going to be gone from like midway through the Friday until midway through the Monday. I don't know exact times. But yeah, I may do a little makeup stream thing on Monday evening. But that depends how I feel and if I like record and stuff, so I don't know. If I end up doing that, it's going to be a last minute thing probably. But yeah, won't be here on the 13th. Just want to get ahead of that. Anyway, we are going to be doing like chocolate cake only. I remade the archetype pack. Sort of. I have like mana, jump vets, trumpets, transformations, and ailments in here. So it's a new take on the archetype pack. So we're going to do that. We're probably going to do iPets. I did bring this one back, which is potential for a color one today. Green, blue, purple stuff. And I'm already forgetting. One slot, right. It's been forever since we did that, so. The pack's pretty old, so I just swapped in, like, Red Panda, really. But, yeah, thought we'd try that. Okay, but anyway, to get just warmed up and stuff, we're going to do a reptile-only thing, so. Yeah, snakes, lizards, turtles, that kind of thing. Just want to get something going. For that rep. Don't need to mess with anything. And I did erase in the paint, good, okay. I just need a minute to change the titles and save a marker. Okay. T-Rex and dragon, yes. Yeah, so snakes, turtles, lizards, that kind of grouping, but yeah, dinosaurs and dragonoid things are also included, because I think they're also reptiles. Emojis for the title, thank you. Alright, they're in. Yeah, welcome all. Happy Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna wait I'm gonna say a minute. Maybe longer, but yeah. Don't want to go too crazy for the first one. Why do we have XP? Was that in relation to your... Since when is there XD? I don't know what this is about. Oh, is this a YouTube thing? Has there been like another update that I have no clue about? You have a crown. Well, I cannot see it. I have a little built-in Twitch chat box thing that I can see some like integrated Twitch features on, but I don't have the same for YouTube, so... Yeah, I'm probably just not seeing that at all. Looking usually there are crown things. Okay, hold on. As long as I mute myself quickly. My channel's not loading. I'm on the live tab, but nothing's coming up. Hold on, I can at least see it now. Is my internet okay? Everything's taking ages to open. Why is it like crowns everywhere? It doesn't say anything when you click on them. It just says like top fans. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. But yeah, thank you. When is sloth? If you mean sloth only, no idea. But if you just mean in general, then hopefully today, I don't know. I want some sloths. Alright. Anyway, let's say until we hit 40 or like 20 more seconds, whichever comes first. And then, yeah, we'll be doing reptiles only. It's really weird. It doesn't really seem to work. Yeah, I don't watch enough YouTube streams. Or to be fair, just streams in general, I don't really interact with them. Like I normally have it like full screen to my second monitor, and I just kind of listen. So I don't notice when weird stuff starts popping up. Also, we did cross 40, so yeah, we can jump in now. So yeah, reptiles only. That is like snakes, lizards, etc. All on the left side. But yeah, good luck. Let's go. All right, so everybody, welcome. We're doing reptiles only, so in this one, when you end your turn and go into the fights, you can only use stuff like snakes, lizards, dragonoid things, whatever, and turtle things. So they're all on the left side. It is up to Frilled Dragon at tier 1, up to lizard, Ouroboros, giant tortoise, and everything at tiers 5 and 6. So those are your dudes. All food is allowed. I think it goes to the shop phase. Frogs are not whatever it is that we're doing. Also, I think I'm just going to sell that to get 2 things down this turn, otherwise I'm very afraid. And yeah, now that I'm looking at it, Pharaoh would have been pretty good. Yeah, all of these things start with 1 HP, so... Ah, they beat me anyway. Okay. Hey, don't kill me. I'll take a draw, but yeah. Don't kill me, please. So, start a battle with your 1 damage to 2 random enemies. Now that we have that as a toy, we also have start a battle if you have a toy gain 2 HP. So if they don't insta-die to other tennis balls, then we have, 3/3/3s. But we also have start a battle, transform the nearest pet ahead into a rock with plus 2 HP. And that has less attacks, it will trigger after your ability, so potentially we have like a 3/5 here. If things go horribly, maybe everything dies and we end up buffing an enemy, but I don't think that's possible at the very least. Happy Sunday, Robo. Hope you had a great one. Frogs not reptiles. Yeah, I may just have to take this out. It's a nice buy sell because, it's toys. Toys are interesting, but it does get a lot of confusion, so. What are these chat bags? Oh, chat badge things. I don't know. I just had a look and I have no idea. Anyway, friendly level up, gain an extra shop reward. We're definitely doing it because there's a lot of stuff at... Oh wait, there's way cooler stuff at tier 4, but I think we're doing it anyway. So, go for it. And we did find Quetzal Quatlus. Is that or a Cycle Puppy or Pillar Bear? But yeah, I definitely think we just want you. So, I'm going to make it slightly larger. And then we're going to transform that into a rock instead. Faint, give it the... Wait, this is the thing, right? Yeah. Maybe cherries you in the future? Also, how badly do I need a toy? Because 4 HP for something with 5 attack, that's pretty useful. I'd rather look for you. We have a few options, like there's 2 at tier 1 and 2 at tier 2. 3 if you include Pervert, so yeah. Sure, we can find something better and leave the mouse, but yeah, I kind of like this. Okay, I'm liking Basilisk and Quetzal synergy. And we did find the lemur, it's amazing. Alright, so Plastic Sword, start a battle, give Eucalyptus perk from his friend, blocks up to 4 damage. I could have it with the cherries with Plastic Sword and that works fine. So I'm thinking one of those, but I might just put it on the wyvern because it's already very small. Any concern now is, am I actually keeping you? Because there aren't going to be summons unless we run into a lizard. Or, you know, people have equipment, which they may do. Like, I'd rather look for... I don't know, I'd like your level, but that's kind of it. So I guess I do hold on to this. I would sell this, but it's so good with you, so... Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's try and find things from higher tiers. So I'm going to try and get levels for the things I already have down. I do think you'll find getting the plastic saw, so I'll keep this positioning. Yeah, okay. Just giant tortoise count, it does. Turtles are reptiles, yeah. Just get XP when you talk, or super chat and super sticks and stuff. Well, we have some of that. Yay, summons! And we still barely win, but we do win, so I'll take it. Yeah, okay, so we're stacking. I might radish. Full battle gain any useful perk from the specs tier. Like a tier 3 random thing. Is that, or I try and get garlic? Which would be pretty good, but I don't know. Am I fine with taking the risk? What are we running into? We do have a sloth. Winneman, congratulations. Good luck with your sloth. Druon, I have no idea what you're doing with your team, but those are not reptiles. There's maybe one in there. And let's leave it. Let's try and find garlic. It'd be nice to cycle, which, you know, I wouldn't feel bad about it, because if I'm selling anything here, it is the gecko, and, you know, if I'm doing it to get a toy, then, you know. Yeah, let's keep rolling. That's that. We did find garlic. And I will try and level you as well. Not feeling that. Not going to do anything with Ouroboros either. Yeah, I think we're fine. Oh. Okay, fair enough. My God, it could be enough to save me here. Also, I'm definitely waiting for tier 5, because, yeah, it's like a, you know, half the things at tier 4 are usable, but everything at tier 5 is, so... Yeah, we'll definitely wait on getting that one. It's just what I do here. I think I probably sell that, because I could sell it and buy a second iguana, just have it down, and, like, cherries. It, probably. Like, I don't have a toy anyways, fine. So, yeah, we're just going to pray that this doesn't screw me up too much. At least have a thing down. But yeah, some giant tortoises are coming in. Beagle is still cheating. We still have a few ferrets around. I'm not really sure what that's about. But I do think we're good other than that. Dan, good evening. A sloth? Yeah, I know. There's the one, right? Is there another one as well? I think that was it. Oh, my team is weak. Yeah, I need bigger things. Maybe I could have been fine if I was just stacking everything onto here, but yeah, I'm struggling a bit. Alright, Kappa, Geometric Tortoise, and Red Dragon. Love these two. Kappa's not horrible, but it's not very good. So yeah, this depends. This is something that I could start stacking stats on right now and feel really good about it. But Red Dragon may just screw up someone's build. You know, if I kill an iguana or a lizard early. Yeah, that might be better for me. I'm going to start there. I should have cycled a fairy, but whatever. And XP... Okay, if I sell you, cycle this, I can afford to level something, but I can't afford to also buy whatever it is that shows up, so I won't do that. I'm going to radish you, and yeah, I'll get rid of something next turn. I may just have to sell the basilisk, but Yeah, who knows? Maybe iguana's fine to sell. Does Keenoe even have super chats active on YouTube? I don't believe so. Huh? We got a trigger off that. Nice. Cockatoo. Okay, tons more stats for that. I don't know what to do about this. Like, it's done okay work, but I also feel like it's just not going to do much. So I kind of want to save you for the higher tier things. I'm going to sell iguana. I'm also going to put chocolate onto the red dragon because it's the only thing that's not going anywhere. So we're kind of just going to cycle a lot of things here. So all friends fainted properly. I don't think I need things up front. And then, yeah, I either transform something, which I'm not going to do, or we roll one of these two, which we are going to do. That one feels a bit late. Yeah, like once we're at tier 5, we do still want levels, but I don't know how long Wyvern's sticking around. I don't know, it may still be around longer than these. I just don't feel good about freezing it. I want to wait until I have levels at least. Okay, that's a lot nicer. And you know what? Let's freeze that as well. I can just like buy this, level it, stack the Wyvern, cycle Platypus. There's something there. Team is all turtles. Dude, I'm going to die. 2 HP. Alright, we're starting here. But I'm very afraid. Hydra, Cobra, Dragon, Snake. Okay, so we could get some good scaling out of Dragon. It wasn't the ideal thing, because I feel like Komodo and T-Rex are much more casual. This kind of limits what I'm able to do. But that's fine. I could just get a snake, maybe. I can't do what I want to. Oh, is it ever worth leveling you? I'm just gonna get this done. Okay, all friends fate to summon 6/6. We have one more turn at that. I did forget about you. I definitely could have left that further back. Maybe. How much is a membership per month? I mean, each gets to set them. And you also get to set different tiers. I don't know what the limits are, because I swear I've seen some channels that have like 8 tiers or something. Yeah, I think having 1 or 3 is kind of standard. Oof. Crocodile. Maybe. There's T-Rex. I don't know. I kind of want the green sea turtle here. Just debating what I'm able to do. Like, if I sell this turn to grab sea turtle and just like try and cycle these, is it over? Am I dead? I want to try it. So yeah, we'll just get that down. And I guess I end on Bastard Sketchy because I don't need to sell it because it's a thing. So yeah, as for what we transform, you have the most attacks, so it's probably better there. 5 enemy attacks, give all friendly pets melon that block 20 damage, works 1 time per turn. So we just have to hope we get a lot of triggers off before they all die, and then we may get some pretty good value and hopefully not be dead. Boitata or Red Dragon. I think by default Red Dragon might be better just because you're guaranteed a... No, Boitata's before attack, right? That's not too bad. Yeah. I don't know, there's my horrible run. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm not thinking well. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing chocolate, so let me get that queued. Cargo's taken. Coop. Walk. There we go. OC. So yeah, we're doing chocolate cake only. Everything has to have the tier 2 chocolate cake. This was suggested recently, and I can't remember if we did it or not. So we're doing it today. See you later, Robo. Have a good rest of your day. Got the bed fishes and permanent stats, yeah. That actually hasn't caught me out yet, but I don't know, it's going to. I mean, maybe it won't, I don't know. It just makes me sad. I never use Better Fish as a thing on my team. And it's not worth it just to buy and pill for the temporary kind of cupcake stats, so... yeah. This week we got golden retriever, salmon, jig ribbon. Tried to get baby sea urchin, but it's hard. How would you get the... oh, do you have to use like the krill food to try and luck into it? I can't remember if the food that gives you the baby sea urchin exists or not in the weekly. Yeah, I kind of wish I played more of the weekly, but at the same time, I played like... I had 7 or 8 wins right at the start of the weekly, and they were almost all the exact same run. You know, the vast majority of them were Blue Whale games, and yeah, I didn't know whether to make them into videos or not. And then the few that weren't were pretty much all, yeah, turkey monthly spam type stuff. And it was all really fun, but yeah, it was just kind of the same builds. Mostly. Really like the weekly, but it's hard not to play Blue Whale, yeah. Yeah, I do feel like they need to do something about it, and I think for me, the change I'd like to see is just limit the money that it gives you. Because it's already very strong just to buy it and throw down random stuff. I feel like you shouldn't be able to just roll a whole bunch and always get really good quality stuff. So yeah, if they're not going to screw with the scaling aspect, then yeah, make it a bit more punishing as a pivot. Mr. Chili, hello, good evening. Yeah, you were going to say no money. Thinking the same, they should limit the Blue Whale money to value the pets on your team sold or something. Yeah, no, I did think of that at one point. Like, instead of just making it remove everything, if they... I kind of like the idea if they change the ability to literally sell everything on your team. And then, you know, you can just get the money from whatever it is that's sold. So you're probably going to get way less. But, you know, it incentivizes getting some interesting sell pets on your team, maybe. You know, not crazy in a fight, but more value for the next turn. Could be interesting. I don't know if it'd end up being broken somehow, though. Forrester, hello. This is chocolate cake only. I did update the titles, but I haven't made a chapter marker. Hold on. Yeah, so everything has to have the tier 2 chocolate cake. It'd be awesome for your buy-sell build. Yeah, Mochimugs have put rice on them. I mean, it's a fun idea. At the same time, I don't think you're going to get much synergy if you're running a Blue Whale, though. You know, I don't think you're running like a sea urchin on a Blue Whale team. Anyway, let's say another 20, 30 seconds. Then we'll get started. I know I died kind of early into the last one, but... yeah, don't know how long to wait. Blue Whale gets so much money to farm level. Yeah, but it feels really... I don't know. I don't know if it's just the packs that it's in, because I've really only seen it in, like, the weekly... like, this weekly, the Danger Pack, and then a few lobbies that I make that are very restricted. And in all of those, I feel like if you get it early, then Blue Whale is just kind of a free win. If you have HP to play with anyway. You normally, like, lose a turn or two. But, yeah, after, like, 3 turns of Blue Whale scaling, I tend to have, like... I don't even know, like a 20-20 shop, and by then it's already, like, bigger than most people's regular scaling teams. So I don't know, it just feels a bit overtuned. Thinking to stay on Twitch today. I respect that. That's just a big unit. That's fair, actually. Yeah, maybe that's something they could do about it. I still think maybe nerfing the money, but just making it smaller would make it a lot more punishing, because I feel like when I get it, if I can, you know, pill a turtle or a, you know, a white ochre thing onto it, that is suddenly, it can kind of carry by itself. Again, because I get 12-12 protection, 10, what would it be, 9? Yeah, that can be crazy. You're almost dead. I'll wait a little bit longer, but... Yeah. Which of the $10... Oh, yeah, £10 packs is best. Are all of them 10 except for the puppy pack? It's been so long since I bought them and I can't remember the pricing anymore. Yeah, okay. I don't know, I still like the Unicorn pack quite a lot. I like all of them. I don't really touch the puppy pack or the star pack, but I don't know. I don't play a whole lot outside of the weekly and these. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. So, chocolate cake only. That is the tier 2 food. So don't have anything in the early rounds unless you find a sloth. Yeah. Good luck, good luck. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're doing chocolate cake only, so when you end your turn and go to the fights, every pet on your team has to have this equipment. They cannot have nothing or, you know, anything else. So yeah, I don't expect to see anything yet. If you have a slot that can have no equipment, but yeah, that's the one condition. Everything has to be holding chocolate cake when they go into a fight. So I don't know whether I need to freeze things or not. Because, like, you could do some fancy chipmunk stuff, but yeah, I think I just need to get rolls in. Definitely don't want to clog up the food side. Let's be the skilled fellas. Alright. So yeah, no reason to combine because I'm not looking for a tier 2. We'll just roll into one naturally next turn. So, Cycle Ferret. Just something to do. I can make something bigger, but it's tennis ball, try and get a win. Again, unlikely to matter this turn, but next, maybe. Do you have to chocolate the sloth? You do not. If you find a sloth, that is the one thing that does not have to have chocolate. You might still have a bit of a hard time scaling it, but you know, there's stuff to do. I think the harder thing is going to be getting any kind of permanent equipment, though, because that's not really in here. You might get something out of Red Panda. Like, obviously, if you find it from a combo at tier 4, you can use it to discover tier 5s, and, you know, there's, like, Snapping Turtle and the Okra thing in there. But, yeah. We have a cheetah. Dude. Alright. So, what would actually be good, then? Spider... Anything with summons, really, like, you can get free rolls. You're not bad, but how big does it come out? 6'4", I might freeze that. But yeah, I pretty much have to roll until I find a thing I can put on it. That'd be kind of cool to pill. I don't know, I could do it and then get a thing. Dude, there's nothing. Nightcrawler. Shame I can't buy it this turn. Alright, well that's my next turn sorted at least. Double by Tacky, you know, stack them and then play chocolate. Yeah, Drew on. If you cheat, if you don't sell up your entire team, then you will be banned from future lobbies. Please do not do this. Did they change the sea urchin arts? I don't think so. They made a new one. Oh, there's the baby sea urchin that comes from the transform food. Seaweed or something. Oh my god, they did it. See, that's bad with the... You know, chocolate cake's bad for the ability, but at the same time, you get a 4 damage snipe at the start. It's kind of cool. As for what I'm doing now, I need to roll for more chocolate cake, and... Well, maybe I should have done that instead of trying to get the level. Yeah, I think I don't freeze random tier 2 stuff. Like, Stalk's kind of interesting, but we can probably get some decent stuff in the next tier 2. Right? Or am I happy with Stalk, actually? Like, a sheep would be crazy good. A Hoopa bird might be interesting, but they're also likely to have summons. So if they have more things than me, then I may lose just because of that. Anteater probably don't need the ants so much. Osprey could be cool. You could be cool. I'm gonna leave it. If it comes back, then we can try that one out. Does pill work well with Beluga? Yeah, you get the dolphin. Beluga Sturgeon, faint, summon a 2/3 dolphin with rice in the back. So, again, not crazy for this lobby, but I tend to like doing that because it's a fairly consistent way to get a good tier 3 early. Yeah, see, I'm already behind. It's painful. Need to get something good. Okay, chocolate cake, please. There is chocolate cake. And we did find Stalk again, fine. Alright, good, okay. So we have something going then. I'm actually not sure whether I want to buy avocado, because I'm going to have an easier time looking for chocolate cake now. And that is the most important thing, so I think I maybe don't freeze that, and I just play these and spend the next 4 gold rolling for a level, and... yeah, more chocolate cake to play. You summon from tier 2. Flamingo would be bad at the back. He'd be kind of bad at the back, but... I don't know, is it worth swapping them? Maybe, I have no idea. Queen bee and bear. Yeah, I tried to not put in too much equipment replacement stuff. I have some in the beginning, and there's definitely replacement for the opponent, but for yourself, I think it is just bear. And then, again, potentially stuff from Red Panda. You spin Phoenix and stuff, but yeah, trying it without for now. Ooh. Oh, wait. Nope, still bad. Oh, the buffs. Freeze it. Ooh, okay, yeah. Alright, so we can still look for the combos. I'm still afraid because I'm still losing every turn. But I'm hoping we can maybe just stack another thing in and find like an early tier 5 and that'll save us. You know? Like Eagle, Beluga, Nyala. Lots of good stuff down there. Ooh, got a Nubis team. Not doing anything crazy yet, but interesting. Got 3 queen bee in the shop, kinda want it. I mean, it can be good. I kinda wish there were other ways to summon bees beyond just having... You know, it's entirely equipment dependent, so it makes it kind of janky in this lobby. Oh. Dude, I'm going to die. I don't even know what to do. Save me. Also, why do I have egg in here? Stack it. Alright, well, we're definitely leveling something if we can, because it will improve the ability as well. But it might just be over. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get a 10-6 bus. That should do a pretty good job, right? Like, I'm going to kill something early, I assume. Maybe you should go back to your Hollow Knight grind instead. Yo. I'm kind of torn about Hollow Knight. Sometimes I want to go back and play it, but I also just want to wait for Soul Song to come out. But now that I think about it, I haven't played a Metroidvania type game in so long, I'm going to be trash at it. Did I finish it? I didn't do everything, like, you know, 112% style. I started doing the Pantheon stuff, and I made it up to the third one, I think, so there was like 2 extra. But yeah, that was too much for me. I wasn't a fan of that. I'm not dead, which is good news. We do still want avocado. Sorry, more chocolate cake. I don't think stats are going to change too much. I don't mind it, because we're going to be keeping this deer for a while, but... Yeah, I'm just debating what to do, because I kind of want to buy avocados, because then I can look for better things to play, but I'm not going to be able to do any of that until I find more chocolate cake, and the longer I wait to try and find that, the worse my situation's going to be. Yeah, this is great. I just need to find the chocolate cake now. That was a fine thing to leave, actually. Yeah, taking a risk. I'm not going to level them this turn. If I die, I die, but yeah, I'd rather get some tier 6s. If that's playing Portal, she's going to get the cake. Any day, you know, any day. Oh yeah, that's another throwback. I like, is it Portal 2 that has co-op? I find that kind of fun. Oh, it is so over. They have a turkey. Okay, I don't think a level this turn was going to save me. That's way too much. Okay, I am very dead. The good news is a lot of other people are also very dead, so... GG's, I guess we're doing a quick one? I don't know. Alright, what would we want to do? We have a last thing with the... weekly. Yeah, let's do that, alright. What arena? So we're gonna do semi-speedy, I'm gonna say 55 seconds. So it's just gonna be a no rules speedy weekly thing. Let's try and sync back up with the last lobby. So yeah, not gonna wait too long for people to get in, like, we'll wait a minute or two and then we're just gonna get started. Scope and Portal 2, I think you have to beat the game now. I mean, I will have beaten regular Portal and Portal 2. I can't remember them all that well, but I'm almost certain I played co-op with one of them. Which, yeah, I thought it might have been Portal 2. I don't know, everything's been like years now. What's the weekly about again? Blue whale. I can't remember what the real strategies are, but yeah, whatever you want, and then blue whale. Or Monty spam. That's all I ever really did. There's got to be some really interesting stuff, because, you know, there is Red's Panda, and there are other ways to scale. Like, I know some people had some good use with, what is it? I want to say anglerfish, but it's not anglerfish. I don't know. It's some fish and farmer cat, and it's, you know, it's scaled that way. Catfish. There we go. Yeah, it'd be way better if you found a chimpanzee from Red Panda Transform. I went for that a few times, never had it, so I just let the builds die. Rules and pack. This is the weekly pack, and there are no rules. but yeah, I will update the title because I had not done that. You saw someone get chimpanzee that were full 50-50. I have tried so many red pandas, and I tend to get something kind of useful, but I never get anything interesting. You know, I never pull anything that's like, oh, this has good synergy with this other thing in the pack that opens up a new build. You know, it's just not that. I'll get like a leopard and be like, oh, well, that's great with my 50-50 shop. Have I played Borderlands? I tried Borderlands 2, I think. But yeah, that wasn't a big try. It was just... I can't remember. Someone probably tried to get me to play it. I was never a fan of the art style, but yeah, I've heard it's good. Anyway, I think we get in just to get going, so... Good luck. No rules, so all is well this time. Alright, everybody, welcome. We are in the weekly pack, and we're just doing a speedy game to try and catch up to the last lobby. So, yeah, there are no rules, but we have 55 seconds per turn. I'm gonna buy a duck. Umbrella Bed could be worse. Like, if we roll into this or a Baku, then might be fine. I think I'll take it. Yeah, alright. Okay, so for this time, we'll run it this way. I don't actually want to mute anything, and I don't care enough about... Oh, maybe I do, actually. End turn, if turn number is even, replace random ailments with +1 health on 2 friends. So I actually can do this fine, because we're not going to sell this for a while anyway. Always forget to take a name. Yee. Oh, there we go. Actually, do I do I want that? Because it's going to get undazed. Yeah, you know what? I actually don't know. I'm going to roll. Let's look for some levels. We're at 5 HP. And that's a good one. Great. And Groundhog, because we can cleanse it again anyway. Alright. So, enter, make nearest friend ahead days. That's going to happen. Then you have a less attack, and then you'll trigger end turn. If number is even, replace random ailments with +1 HP. So, they'll be fixed again. Then I'm probably going to try and sell you next turn. Don't think I need to change anything else. Did you know you can do Hollow Knight multiplayer? I've seen some, like, hunter chase type things, but those are mods, right? Like, there's nothing... There was no, like, multiplayer updates, I believe. A second trophy. Alright. Well, I could try and do some big duck pivot, but also this is a 4-5, and I kind of don't want to sell it. Blue throated macaw. I love it with tighter shrews. I don't have any Eramote cats on my build though, so it's a bit awkward. Like, if I take this and don't find tighter shrews, that's really bad. So I'm thinking we go for High Roller just to make you a bit more survivable, and I can pivot later. Oh, baby. I guess I'll go Roadrunner. And yeah, I'm just not going to do anything with you. I think I sell Umbrella Bird next turn. Like, I could have muted something and then used the Baku for more HP next turn. Like, maybe it was worth it for Duck, because I still don't know when I'm going to sell that, but I don't want to risk ruining something. My Trumpet or Mana guy? Oh, we did find Tight Shrew, but a bit late. I'm going to take it anyway, but yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't answer. I like mana builds more, I think. Just in general, but for trumpets, I really do love Nyla. No shock. Anyway, feign to give the nearest friend behind +3 attack and strawberry perk. You transform into a weasel, which gives me 1 gold when it dies, and yeah, when a strawberry thing dies, it just buffs the backline. Just gonna swap those around a little bit. Filling you would be nice, but let's look for your level. Oh, there is one. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna sell the Groundhog and build a Beluga. We're gonna be at tier 3. So I don't know if it's still worth it, but I want to do it. The trades. The trades are good. Thank you for not... Oh, there's more. I don't have a level, but... What do I do? I kind of want to sell the high roller again. Maybe it's you, because selling the duck for these when I'm about to pill them is just horrible. But I do like this pair. I'm not going to have anything that big. I think high roller is actually out again. Oh, I forgot time. Alright, so saving duck a bit longer. I will give that more attack, sure. Will there be more lobbies? There's like 2 hours after the stream, yeah. It's 5. Dude, we're cruising. Still 5 HP. I could level this. Not gonna do anything with you, but if I wanted, I could like sell duck by... I don't know, McCall would only be good for you. I do think levels are worth it, so I'm kind of down with that. I just don't know whether to try one of these, because I can get more money by doing you, but we... Assume we hit a second thing with that, right? Yeah, 2 nice friends behind. So an extra 3 attack on something could be very strong. I'm gonna start there. And more money. I don't know, I just want to get the level. It's a decent way to bring money forward, but it might not be as good as an avocado, so I'm just going to do that instead. Okay, so I'm gonna give these 3, sorry, these 2, the extra attack and stuff, and these are my back lines. Oh yeah. Can I find a level though? Keeping you, right? Are there any higher tier things I want? You know, okay, we've been cruising. Let's buy a canned food. We have money. Don't really want to buff the things I already have. Bonobo. I like a bonobo. Yeah, just sell it now. Okay. So, I'm probably going to end up running... Ooh. Hold on. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm running double bonobo for a bit. So I'm going to put that on you, and it's going to transform into that next turn. By double bonobo, I mean double dolphin. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do... We're doing something here. Definitely take Wyvern. I maybe should have. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm setting up levels. I'm keeping 2 of these. Okay, that's pretty good. So, question now is, how do I do this in a nice way? Because if I'm happy to throw... Like, I think this happens. Oh. Hold on. I'll just sell that next turn. We can do this. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't know. This is all weird, but yeah, I can just stack those in. We get to see one thing. If it misses, then we serve Bonobo. To try again. But, you know, we're on like an 8 win streak or something. Yeah, I think we won every round. This is crazy good. Alright, let's put it on there. Could have kept double rice. And we did find blue whale. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Start of turn, remove 4 friends, gain 10 gold, give current and future shop pets +2/+2. So, yeah, now the rest of my team is non-existent. We can look for a turtle to pill, but mostly we're just going to look for avocado and chocolate, I think. Ending on chicken's not horrible. Don't think I'm going to buy cans. We'll cycle that next turn. I do still want to pill that. I know it's awkward because I'm also kind of clogging up the shop, but yeah. Okay, an even scarier team? Yep. Alright. Well, we're definitely leveling it. Roost is a decent thing to slot in for a turn. Yeah, I might just kind of throw away this turtle. Silky's very good, but this could be XP. Ah, rip. Okay, do I want melon or do I want double 10 damage block? Because that's going to be a lot stronger right now. Yeah, I think we want that one. So then we'll just play these instead. Okay. We have like most of a team. I might not lose. Yeah, I think against most default teams, this is going to be pretty good still. Oh, it still one-shot me. We're fine, never mind. Zeef, I'm sorry. Dude, he's dead. I didn't want to kill him. I'm ending on chickens. Oh, how I wish I could use Bonobo. We could puppy for some more stats, but I think if we just find one of these default in the shop, it'll be larger, so it's a bit wasted. Could use it to give weakness to the front line. If we overwrite Melon, that could be good, but... yeah, I'll do that. Alright. And Iramote Cats. Sure. Alright, we'll do that. Bad Dog. I didn't know what I'd do with it. Like, I wouldn't do the random perks and ailments thing, because I have one thing that could help block it, but it's just not consistent in any way. And yeah, the Great One summon, also not crazy good. Like, yeah, it wouldn't kill anything on my team, but doesn't necessarily mean it's a great idea. And I mean, I'm trying the red pandas. Buy, choose a transform into a pet from the next shop tier from any pack. Aw. Yeah, it's kind of a miss. I don't like any of these. Taking you. Kind of want to try and level it. Blue Whale, I can't make you any larger, unfortunately. This is fine. I'm gonna say this is fine. Streamer like it's insane. It's a pretty good looking run, yeah. I'll still find a way to fumble it though. Oh, dude, these are all great. You can play that with you if I wanted, but I won't. Rockhopper Penguin, pretty good. There's Silky again. I wouldn't have lots of things to play with it. Like, it's cool to transform you, but I kind of want this combo. And I feel like I'm big enough to stay safe, so... yeah, we'll just get this kind of thing going. Yeah, it's all good. You don't get sold. You're solid. More equipment down. Yeah. Okay. So, before attack, gain a gold. Works 3 times per turn. We're copying that ability. I don't think Tiger works with the Rockhopper Penguin, but if it does, then when that jumps in when the fox dies, we'll also get some more trumpets. Yeah, I wish I could restack that, but this is fine. Let's get everything down, try and buy equipment when we can. Yeah, stake. It's not really necessary at this stage, but why not, right? Yeah, nah, this is too good. Okay, let's save it. Oh, do I want to save a tiger? What about Real Velociraptor? I don't know if I'm going to end with equipment again. Like, these are both potentially good, but neither are good by themselves. And I don't trust you with this, so I'm just going to roll. Yeah, I'll level that, sure. Yeah, hydration, thank you. See you later, Shaggy. Have a good rest of your day. Hold on, I have tea today, so I need to pull some. Yay. Okay, well, turkey probably doesn't matter. I could buy this if I really wanted. It's kind of similar, but yeah. I'm gonna start with it anyway. Okay, Winter Spirit. We get some lingering value from that. And I don't really care about the other ones, so... yeah, I will buy that. And level this, stack them. Why not? Find something else. go for it. Avocado, and then money next turn. I could do Silky if I thought I was going to lose, but I don't. Money for next turn, yeah. I didn't know where to put this. Okay, so I needed this with you. I did almost forget. But then I was debating whether having that further back would be better. Because I don't know if I had it in the second position, if it would even get to fight properly. Dude, I maxed out my gold. How many avocados did I buy? I might not have wasted anything, actually. If it was 2 avocados and the 2 from the current, then that might have been, like, perfectly okay. Oh, and I want to save that. They're interesting. Okay, well, a coconut perk for something big at the front. Nothing particularly interesting in here. Look, I'm still saving you, though. See if we can get that level. Yippee! Yeah. I don't know if I need this mongoose or not. Oh, it was my silver fox, right. That makes sense. Blue whale should be end of turn. You just shouldn't be able to get so picky with the stuff you get. Oh, so I'm gonna refresh this turn. So yeah, now we have potential 2 things, but honestly, I think this is so weak now that we just buy something else. I still want this for when we actually pivot though, so I'm going to wait. And I could get chocolate with these. I'm gonna do it. Let's just make sure we have these ready. I could have waited a bit longer there. Could have also done something else, but whatever. And nah. Okay. So yeah, next turn we are done with blue whale scaling. We can pretty much sell up. Well, I say sell up everything. We only have to sell one thing because we will have nothing else. But there we go. 50-50 shop, turn 18. Can sell this. Start here. What have we got? Highland Cow. It's already in the pack, so yeah, both. Wait, oh, are these already in the pack? Baycat isn't. Highland Cow's the best though, so yeah, let's try not throw. I don't know if Silky would actually work well here. Okay, look, let's just try and get some stuff down anyway. Beta Sepnir, I didn't even see. Okay, freeze that because I'm afraid I'm gonna ruin it otherwise. Oh. Okay. I want to play them more separately, but I think that's a bad move. Also, it's over! There's no time! I thought there'd be more. Okay, well, very clean game. Yeah, GG's. I wanted to buy those red pandas. I just needed one more turn. But yeah. Dude, that was actually sad. I know it was going really well. I didn't think... Yeah, look at that. I lost 1 round. Everything else was wins. 17 wins out of 18 turns. Yeah, that's like beyond the perfect game, kind of. Could have had an all-outside pack team. Yeah, I wouldn't have changed... Hold on. Let's replace, right. Yeah, so I would have got rid of everything but these 2, probably. You know, like, these have a bit of value. I think that's probably not necessary either. That is very good. Probably just worth pilling, though. But, yeah, I would have tried the other 3 red pandas separately. Could have potentially stacked them on top in case the first 1 or 2 were bad. But, yeah. I feel like that's assigned to do a non-pack. I still have it here. I think regardless, we don't do it yet. But, yeah. I kind of want to mix up this pack. Or potentially just change how I do it in the first place and make it like a random non-pack, so it has to be from Red Panda, Orca, or Baycat. Because, you know, when we do this, we normally have all the other things available as well. Like, you know, pill this for dolphin, because it's not in the pack. African wild dog, and groundhogs. And I think that's fine, but having the only random, or it only allowed to be random stuff, might be interesting. By the way, now Stork is a non-pack pet. There's no way that's true. Summon any level 1 pet from the previous shop tier. It does say any in capitals, but does it? Wait, is now any? Dude, I did not even notice. I'll make a note. Stork is an any now. Non-pack, question mark. I think you should get Angler and the other guy from this pack, otherwise people who try stuff are punished and all teams end up the same. As in remove it so you can't copy from other people. That's not a horrible suggestion, but... Yeah, I mean, we could do. I don't know, we're not going to do it yet anyway, but yeah, I may take that out in the future. But for now, onwards onto the next one. So next on my list was same type only, but because that's also a fairly most stuff in the pack is available thing, I think we're going to do iPets next. So yeah, next in the A to Z of pets that start with whatever letter it is, we're doing eyes next. So we have Ilipika, Erimoticat, Iguana, and the Ibex. And I believe that is it for the eyes. So yeah, it's a very buy-sell heavy one. Let's bring that back up. All right. Oh yeah, how did the last lobby go, by the way? I don't remember seeing someone saying they won. You got top 2, yo, Kaz. Congratulations. A64, okay. So yeah, this is only pets that have, well, start with the letter I in English. That is it. There are things at tier 1, but only 2 of them. You are allowed a Soth. Those are all the basics. Good luck. Let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're doing I pets only, so you can only use pets that start with the letter I in English. That is Ilipika, Erimoticat, Iguana, and Ibex. And I believe those are the only 4 things, so... Yeah, alongside those, you're allowed a Soth if you find it. Any food is allowed, I think it's the shop phase. It's all common knowledge by now. Make you slightly larger, and there we go. Okay, before battle, transform into any level 1 pet from tier 1, and friend transform to give it +1 to its high stat until next turn. So that's probably HP. With the myth puppies, by the way. But, yeah. I assume if we can get more of these down, it'd be pretty good. I don't know what to do. I don't know if there's going to be many summons for a while, so, you know, while Iguana might be good, I'd rather just get more of these right now. Keep rolling. I might be able to kill something early with that, but yeah, I want more. That's the same shop. I'm getting scammed. Got a 30-30 shop scale in the chocolate cake lobby? Yo. Then you couldn't find chocolate cake. Ow. Should have put II in the pack as a honeypot. Nah, I can't do that. Teehee, I said aye. But yeah, no, if I put that in, there would be cheating, and I don't want to encourage it. It's a funny thought, though. Yo. Alright then. How long am I playing these for? Because these have synergy, so I kind of want to run like multiple guys. But yeah, this is buy to roll. Microwave oven? Maybe, but no. That's kind of nice. I'm kind of tempted by both of these, actually. If we can get the African Penguin to hit you, then I'm kind of down. But I give 3 random friends plus 1 attack. Like, it's nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Alright, that's good. And I'm going to put you at the back. You might transform into an ant or something else that I don't want right at the back, but, you know, you're probably going to be at 2-3, so I'd rather be behind the 3-2s. See how that does. Is this one pet only? When I was looking at the title, I thought it might be awkward. But no, this is iPets only. I'm not sure how I can change the title for that. Okay, a draw. Why was I looking at guinea pig? I don't think I have any use for guinea pig. I'm probably gonna do this again. Oh. Did want that to hit. And we did find an iguana. How many people are running summons then? Because like, it'll help with cherries, it'll help with that. Like, there aren't many. I feel like it's... Okay, so like, I feel like it could be good later, because when you have Ibex, you probably do want summons, even at the cost of other people running iguanas. I feel, anyway. Depends how easy it is to pivot. But yeah, I don't know if I want to commit to this right now. Maybe just keep being weird, you know, stack in. Cycle you. I'm kind of happy with this 4 squad. Just pumping attack everywhere is kind of fun. There's more! There are always more. So let's choose 2 pets that start. Hold on. I'll finish typing that in a minute. Nice. Sorry, Anne. Avocado. I am going to start buying those. It's tier 3, so they've only just shown up, but yeah, I want to try and get an Ibex, so I am going to push money forward, and I feel relatively safe with my current team. So yeah, why not? I do think getting a cherries down might be... Because you can only cite the thing that gets summoned, right? Yeah, so like that might counter it, but at the same time, if I get 2 cherries, then they need a level 2 or multiple iguanas to deal with it, so... I'll freeze. Yeah. Alright. Alright, pets that... Did I hit... I hit caps. That's to start with a letter lowercase I only. There we go. No, they got me. Wait, I felt kind of safe. I shouldn't have, but I did. I also don't know what to do, because I wanted to save this to stack into you for tier 4, because, again, might find this. But I kind of want to cycle now. I mean, worst case scenario, I could always stack all the Birimo to cats, because you only had 1 buff anyway. Yeah, this might be fine. See, I'm going to give 1 to each of these. Hey. Okay, so we can still combine that. I'm gonna do anything with Puppy now. And there's Iguana again. Yeah, I really don't know. It at least has a better stat line, but I just like how these two have synergy. Like, I rarely run them. I also don't know whether to put them even further forward now. I feel like we've had a couple of fights there where this hasn't traded too well. Oh no, but it's already going to get the more attack, right? Yeah, it's fine. Bill Bedfish keeps tricking you. I'm sure you'll learn, it's fine. Huzzah. My second trophy. Now to find Ibex, please. Rip. Well, I don't know whether I stack these together, but I probably shouldn't. Yeah, alright. That's quite big. Yeah, now I don't know whether to Garlic or give that a banana. You can have the thing then. I'm still probably going to stack that one in, so I don't think I'm going to do anything with this one. Nice. I am still going to have to stack that next turn. It'd be nice to just end on it and run a full squad, but yeah, I'm not really looking for the tier 6s unless I am. Boxers should be very nice. There's obviously stuff I can use for the others, but yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, keep it going that way. I don't know. I'll work it out. Even Farmer Cat might have been okay. Like, balanced out my stats a bit. Alright, please. Ibex. No, but we do have more stats, and stats are good. Okay, if nothing else, it's still really easy to combine that one in or something, so it's not against this. And yeah, I think I'm going to do this. So we can level that up, and then, again, we're probably hoping for Boxfish. Not going to get a crazy amount of value, but it'd still be good. And the cow's in here, right? It is, so Galata could be good. I'm going to leave Cockatoo because I don't know where it would go. But, yeah. Let's see. Better fish, more like worse fish. Wow. We got some interesting equipment coming in. Yeah, people have been buying krill. No, we didn't trade right. Oh, damn. Yo, welcome back, Robo. How have the lobbies been? I won the last one, so that's something. Besides that, it's been pretty bad. I had like a turn 8 death, I think. Yeah, we're still doing this. Hold on. I'm not going to bother with like Cyclops, but yeah, please. There is an Ibex in there. Show it to me. Wowie. Still can't really use these anyway I want. And I don't know whether to pick up an Iguana now. It'd be kind of nice to have one of everything, because this is definitely going to drop off the hardest in terms of value. Like, late game, you're going to be the best, then this, and then these, but early, this is kind of janky, potentially. I just don't know how I'd fit it in anymore. Let's roll. We can maybe just find a natural Ibex somewhere. Another level, sure. I'll leave that one. Maybe get a frozen clownfish. Yeah, these trades are brutal. not taking you again. Hold on. Like, is this just the team? It's all the same. I don't know what to do. I kind of want to hold on to this in case we go against an Ibex, but I need to try and not lose. I'm thinking protection instead, and then I do just cycle. So yeah, let's get coconut perk. Cycle that, and then we're just rolling. I can't use XP, it's pointless. Yeah, ignore it. I'm gonna swap these around, but go. That is actually pretty scary, fair enough. I was wondering how they were doing so well with the 2 squad, but that is a very frightening front line. There's some melons coming in too. Yeah, I don't know. I was really hoping I'd find the tier 6 fish to pill. Okay. The XP just doesn't do anything now. I'm still pretty certain I'm stacking that in. Ibex, thank you. Okay. So now the question is, do I buy regular stat food or am I trying to... Like, you get better value by cycling other things. But if I don't find those other things... Okay. Well, now the question is, do I use cow for cow or do I save it and look for flounder or galata? Flounder wouldn't be as good because I really only have one target. I'm gonna wait this turn, I think. Maybe we can golden retriever. That might be XP, but it'd be very expensive. Oh, Yggdrasil, that's very nice. I really don't know where to put these. I'm going to put it here. Oh, we did find a glider. Okay, so potentially I could end up running this kind of far forward and use that to try and get the Ibex triggers. Right now, I don't think it really matters. But yeah, if there's a late game, might be looking for that. It may also get ruined by a level 3 iguana though, so maybe it's not very good, who knows. Here's the thing. I don't think the illy peekers really do a whole lot anymore. So I'd rather get rid of these and potentially have like double Ibex and double romantic hat if I don't really have options. So let's get 2 of these down. So the issue is I barely have any HP. So I don't know if I can afford to sell a 15-11. I'm doing it. Alright. Eats 2 food, gives 2/2 to everything else on the team. And that's a 2/2 buff to one of my highest hit things. Just trying to level it, maybe. I could have bought that. Okay, I'm gonna send you off first. If we run into, yeah, a hellish iguana situation, then my mistake. Well, they don't have it, but they do have a very scary front line. Yay! Okay. That did seem really bad. Definitely cycling to start. And I think I'm just using the cows as cows. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. So I either level you this turn or I cycle both cows. Enemy had to push, remove 10% health from it. Let's just do that. Again, I might be able to roll in something else that works with these guys. We're still in a good situation for, yeah, pilling that. My concern is I also want to cycle the cows, and there isn't really a good reason to cycle these. I can spread it out so it doesn't get as ruined, but if I don't roll into a pill or a pill bug, and there's a good chance I won't. Hold on, I'm gonna freeze both for now, because I don't know how long I'd even be looking. Yeah. Yeah, I might just have to leave that. I need to cycle. If I don't, I'm gonna die. I may die anyway. He lived. I lived. Whoa. It's dangerous, but we're making it somewhere. Melon, that is very nice. Yeah, stay protected. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. So how is it? It's the healthiest thing. So as long as I spread them out, I think I am keeping everything now. So as long as I spread these out and don't get anything above 14, then I can do all this and it's not wasted at least. So it's like a turn where it's not too bad. I'm gonna use you. I still don't know what to do here. I'm gonna keep both frozen for a little bit longer. Probably shouldn't, but still a little bit longer, you know? Oh, I hate that. Yeah, I was feeling relatively safe because there aren't that many level 3 iguanas around, but yeah, there's a few people running double iguanas. And some of those are big enough to ruin me, so... Oh, come on. Why are you cheating with toys? Should have been honorable. There is an ibex in there. Let's try it. Wowie. Yeah, I give up. Okay. Your thing isn't good enough. Okay, I don't know whether to freeze this or not, but if I roll into a good toy, we can just sell it again. Not a toy, but I will check again. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're... We could roll into it again, but I don't think we're going to try and make that work. Let's just do this a little bit. Yours might be fine. It's good as a front line, maybe. I don't know. Enemy hurt or pushed. I assume it wouldn't die before we lose the triggers on this, so that might be a bit wasted. And yeah, I'm afraid of dying. Could shrink something that way, but I don't know if it shrinks good enough. 6 damage snipe somewhere? Maybe. These teams are so big. Fair enough. Alright, you got me, Chili. I actually did better than I thought there. Like what, that's top 10 maybe? Maybe a bit lower, top 13. Yeah, not a horrible team. I think that's a decent attempt. So yeah. GG's. Good luck, everybody. Alright. That was iPets. I'm sorry. No, if it wasn't you, it would have been someone else, because I feel like everyone I was going against had significantly bigger teams than I did. So yeah, that was just a matter of time. I wanted the Ibexes to be better than they were, but I feel like it didn't do a lot. Maybe if I leaned really hard into summon spam, it would have been pretty good, but yeah, I just didn't really have enough going on there. Anyway, on to the next one. We're going to do the same archetype only type thing next. So again, this pack is divided into 2 columns of mana pets, 2 of jump pets, trumpets, transforms, and ailments. And on your team, you're allowed 1 of those categories. I don't know if there's ways to get other things in here, but yeah, ideally you're only using the stuff that's already visible in the pack. Hold on, I can't type. There we go. So yeah, I'm just calling that same type only. what type to pick. Yeah, I honestly don't know which would be the strongest there. I didn't put scaling into all of them, because I felt like... Well, for one thing, in some cases, if I took out... or put in scaling, then I'd have to take out, you know, the main interaction thing. I'm not very good at explaining, but... yeah, it'd be like taking out C-Sept or something for the scaler guy. Had an idea for a pack. 3-word pet names like Poison Dart Frog, Bird of Paradise. You know, I'm almost certain I've had that idea before, but I don't know if we've ever tried it, so I will make a note of that. Thank you. It might have been something where I started making a pack, but then the pets just seemed terrible. Oh, or maybe I didn't... maybe it was too much effort to try and find everything. I kept, like, missing some things or something. I feel like that'd be a different way to... difficult thing to search for. One of each type or only one type? Only one type, so everything has to be the same. So yeah, all mana pets, all ailment, whatever. That kind of thing. Maybe too many edge cases with dashes. Yeah, I mean, if I have tried to make this before, it will have been like easily over a year ago. Like, this wasn't recent. But yeah, pretty frequently I start making a pack and then realize that it's either going to take a crazy amount of time trying to find like the best things to put in it, or I just can't work out a good way to do it, or yeah, I think it won't be fun, and then I kind of drop it and mostly forget that it was ever a thing. I think you got the stream notification. I have no idea. I feel like I kind of rarely get stream notifications on Twitch. Oh, no, that's actually not true. I get them really consistently from some channels, but some other ones just don't seem to happen. Even if I know I'm already watching someone else when they go live, like, there's never a pop-up for it. But I don't know, it's not something I pay the closest attention to anyway. How long have we been live for? Hour and a half? Yeah, almost. Hour and 28. Twitch either gives you like 20 notifications in a row or none for multiple days. Yep. Yeah, okay, me getting like 3 or 4 at the same time happens way too often. To be fair, I thought it was just people syncing up, because it normally happens at like the start of an hour. Like, it'll tick over to, I don't know, 6 o'clock or something my time, and maybe it's just when a bunch of American streamers come online. That's what I've always thought it was, but I never checked to see if they were all offline before that, or if I just got sent a bunch of notifications at the same time. Bet the transforms mana or to the trumpet or vice versa is okay for either type. I don't think they're in there. I might have missed... I can't talk. I might have made a bad pack and have confusing things in it. I don't think I did, and I think there's pretty clearly defined lines between stuff. I did have to remake it a couple of times, because I put in Rockhopper Penguin for a jumping pet to start, because I thought it might be interesting. But then later decided the next thing I was going to add was trumpets, then I had to change it. It's type like sell pet or hurt pet. There's like ailment pets, jump pets, mana, trumpets, and a fifth thing that I can't remember. Yeah, those are the things. It's just pairs of columns, so you'll see when you're actually in the pack. Tomates, good evening. Anyway, we've been waiting a while, so I think we're probably good to jump in. So yeah. Good luck, everybody. Transform, yeah, that was the other thing. Alright, everybody, welcome. We are doing same type only, so this pack I've divided into 5 pairs of columns. On the left here we have 2 columns of mana pets, then 2 columns of jump pets, trumpets, transforms, and ailments. And when you go into the fights, all of your pets have to be from the same type, or archetype, whatever you want to call it. So, like, if I buy these are both mana pets, and I can only run mana pets. You are allowed to swap on any team. You're allowed to pivot, but that does involve selling up everything and starting over. All food is allowed, and you can have mana type stuff on other things, you know. Let me try and get in. I don't know, I think that covers everything, though. Anyway, start the battle, give the nearest threat ahead 1 mana, and I think this gains extra mana. Gains mana, gain 2 bonus mana, works 2 times per turn. So yeah. Only going to work once, because we're only giving it 1 instance of mana, but could be good long term, maybe. Also, there's a pretty nice start. Also, transforming that into an ant isn't the worst either. I'm not going to do it, because we can look for more of these. Yep. Honey is decent, but I don't know. I'm kind of down with going all in on mana. We've had a nice start. I think keep rolling for XP. Being relatively safe. I actually love this lobby. You weren't paying attention. Yeah, this isn't the same as the old one, though, because I've taken out... Well, I haven't taken out anything. Rather, I made this fresh. But yeah, the old version of this had strawberries in and a couple of different things. It definitely didn't have jump and transform. But I can't remember what I had instead. Like toys, I think? Hey, trumpets. Trophy. Okay, so combinations. We can find Mana Hound and Caladrius. Before friend attacks, replace 3 mana on it with +2/2. So the issue there is I'd need 3 mana, which I can get quite easily from you, but I'm not going to get that out of Alchemedes, unless I get it to level 3. I actually might wait for the tier 4s then. Because these two are very good. I like Mana Hound, but I'd like to be spending my turns efficiently and not rolling too much. So yeah, maybe I play a little bit slow. I was kind of gonna buy this, like, we'll check one of these. I'm not against it. You might get a nice trade that way. Okay, so that was a nice turn. So yeah, both of these still just 1 mana, but then you gain 2 bonus, so both of these are going to do 3 damage snipes when they die. You're also going to have 1 mana. And that's good, I assume. Transform type seems way too cracked. I mean, it might be. I don't know, Transform's always pretty good. I, again, didn't put in the scaling option for it. But yeah, have to assume if they get multiple giant Pangasiuses down, or, yeah, mushrooms, then might be over for a lot of us. Also, I really want to buy another one of these. I'm gonna do it. Oh, there's more. I could do it to you as well. But I don't know. I really want to find the XP, so let's do that instead. It's a wolf. Gains mana, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. No. Thunderbird. Okay, Thunderbird's very nice. It's a bit of an awkward spot, so I mean, maybe I do buy a wool chicken then? Because I want to do my combinations next turn. So maybe I just do that and freeze you for now. I can just stack that in. It doesn't really matter, like, you're not doing a whole lot. Alright. Okay, so you are getting your max amount of mana now. So you're going to have a crazy big snipe when you die. I'm hoping that's a good thing, but honestly it might not be compared to just having the 2 smaller snipes. But yeah, you're getting like 4 mana by default, and then you're getting an extra 4 because of your ability. So yeah, let's see if that can do something. Yo, Aaron, congratulations. Yeah, GG's, GG's. Yeah, that was a bit overkill. Yeah, okay, so we're combining. Chimera and Rock, both very good, so hopefully we'll see one of those. Nope. We found Rock, okay. I like Rock. Now, the question is, what do I do about you? I'd like to get rid of the weakness in case we can keep it alive somehow. But is Radish... Radish is bad. This is a tier 1. But I don't really want the Michael Banana either. I want to wait for Ambrosia. I don't know. Maybe I do Banana for now, just because it's something for it to do. Sure. Place that. We don't need to get these level 3. Can't be bothered with that. I will absolutely look for your level. The avocado's fine. Before friend attacks, replace 3 mana on it with +2/+2. Okay. Stack here, play that. Probably. I still don't really know how to position this team, but yeah, I'm sure this is fine. So start a battle, give 1 friend ahead +2 mana, repeat 3 times and spread evenly. So 2 mana to each of these. This is getting like 3 instances of mana, which is slightly more than it can properly use. But at least it's not wasted. Yo. Ooh, what do I sell? Before friend attacks, replace 3 mana on it with +2/+2. So that's very nice with this. I was about to just sell both Archimedes to buy these, but I probably stack together and then do that, right? Like that's 3/3 in stats, and I don't know when I'm going to find the better stuff, so yeah, we'll do this for now. I'm gonna buy the avocado though. And your level, I actually don't know. Because now we might just find another rock, which is just objectively better. Because you're 3 mana to the frontmost thing, but that's, you know, double that and spread evenly, but, you know, just leave it there or something, and then it's way better. As for the positioning, I'm sure this is fine. Like, right? Because that's just before friend attacks, so I don't think it needs to be immediately ahead. So we can pump most of everything onto here, and then, yeah, that triggers a couple of times. Probably. I'm hoping. If it still gets 1 shot, then at least we get the snipe out. To get 1 shot, dude. Whatever. Level. Kitsune. Okay, so Kitsune is very cool with Chimera. And Liska Feint, spend mana to remove 1/1 per mana from 1 random enemy. I mean, we try it regardless, I think, because, yeah, now you gain more bonus mana, which is nice. And we did find this. Feint, spend mana to remove 1 attack and 1 HP per mana from a random enemy. So I'd probably use that with Rock. My concern is, I think this is the easiest thing to get rid of right now, and it's still pretty big. But yeah, as long as I keep you at the front, we might be alright. Is that or I save you and use it to level something up, but... Disgusting sound. Lovely. Alright, let's give that to you, so you're getting a random tier 5 equipment. Vanilla Bean would have been nice for swapping something in, but we're fine. Gonna leave that. We'll freeze Ambrosia, though. Another level. Okay, so I think that one I might save for... Hold on, I'm trying to... I don't know where Rock's gonna spread this out, but... Yeah, I think we wait for tier 6s for the next combo. Jump team is wrecking me. Try and keep you alive. You're going to be pretty big. I don't know though. Like, you're replacing a lot of mana. If we get this working properly, I'm not going to want my mana getting siphoned away for stats. Like, that's good right now, but later when we have actual abilities that use it, so if I get levels on either of these two, then that's going to be a lot better than just a 2/2 buff. So I don't know. Maybe I buff you instead. Or try and protect it. A level here, we really do want to find these two, so it might be worth going for. Just try and find it. But yeah, I'm still trusting this is the right positioning. I am now thinking protection on there would have been the best move, but I don't know. I don't know how long Pengobble's sticking around anyway. Might sell that soon. This guy used to be tier 6, right? Honestly, can't remember. I never really used it. I don't know. For me, the mana pets were always just like Sepnir and Sea Serpent, and then I didn't really pay attention to the other ones. You know, high tier ones. Okay, no big snipe at least. Nice. More lobbies. Yeah, we'll be going for another hour and 20. Maybe. Rip. Okay. Well, we are sticking with this team for a bit longer then, so yeah. Protect you with some ambrosia, that's fine. Okay. Well, I'd be pretty happy to just level the rock, but I'm more tempted to do... actually, am I more tempted to do Thunderbird? I'd rather use the chocolate on a tier 6 if you found that, but also I wouldn't be able to do it this turn. So I think rock would be better for longer, so maybe we start with that. Nah, we didn't find anything anyway. Okay. Not going to push for you, but we serve your level next turn. You'll now start a battle, give one friend ahead plus 2 mana, repeat 6 times and spread evenly. So I assume that is, you know, 6 mana here, 6 mana here. So that's all your triggers used up, regardless. So maybe I want you to get the Thunderbird now. Yeah. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's a level 2. Oh, wait. Okay, that actually kind of carried. Again, great right now. Not sure how it's going to be later. And where are my mana things, please? I've had so many combos. Nah, this is rough. I'll do this, but... Also, how does this work? Eats 2 foods. Give the 2 leftmost shop pets +2/+3. I'm assuming that doesn't count as it eating food, right? So I can't, like, feed it that for free and then buy it and feed it something else. Yeah, I'm gonna keep leaving. I think we try and get your level, and that's how we'll find our tier 6s. Is that or I just doom roll? Which might be better, because there's no efficient way to do this. I really don't want to sell anything. Yeah, let's just ignore Flounder. It's too messy. Already dead? From top 10 to first 10, dead. Rip. Hey, we got a Bilby. I've heard Bilby is currently bugged in the shop phase, in that it doesn't have limited triggers, but I think that's only... That might only be abusable for, oh god, I can't remember what it's called. Whale Shark? You're a jump pet, okay. Anyway, keep ignoring this. If it had more protective equipment, it might be really good with you, but... Yeah, that's not a long-term solution. I need something else, and I refuse to just buy mana potions. Where are my things? I don't know what to do. I've had like 5 combos into tier 6, and I can't find C7 or Winter Spirit. I want to start pivoting, but I don't know where they are. Start a battle, give one friend ahead +2 mana, repeat 9 times, and spread evenly. So I just have to buy a Chimera then. I think it's my next best thing to do, because I can't keep doing what I'm currently doing. So yeah, I may say goodbye to Thunderbird then. Maybe Pangobble, I don't know. It's having nice energy with this, but again, that's got limited time left. So much mana though. Sorry, monkey. Oh, I don't want to get rid of any of it. Like, everything's working so well. Maybe with you as the exception, but I just haven't really been paying attention. I'm waiting. Find the cool stuff. Faint, spend mana to remove attack and health per mana from a random enemy. I don't know how to do this. Because if we start sniping with C7, we just want to max out our damage, and reducing their attack won't matter because we need to kind of one-shot everything. But I don't want to put it anywhere else. So unless I just roll with 2 Chocolate Frozen until I find my other tier 6s, I feel like I need to just keep getting potentially usable levels where they show up. Yeah, I mean, we can still do with different equipment. Friend Faints, transfer all friendly mana +2 to the nearest friend ahead. So I mean, I could charge everything onto here, and then have it die and like double up on the Liska. Again, I'd have to remove one of these two, but there's value there until I get my other thing going. No, they have snipes. Their snipes did nothing. I feared nothing. Oh my god, okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna say goodbye to the Caldrius then. I think I might do something like this, and then have Kitsune put everything onto there. I may get screwed in that if things die out of order, it may get really bad. There's XP for these two, maybe. Sure. Okay, next time we'll sell Thunderbird. We get XP there, and then I'll just try and end on some other random thing. But yeah, we're putting everything onto the Pen Gobble. So, yes, 18 mana, and then you gain another 8, so 26. Then when you die, Friend Faints, transfer all mana plus 2 to the nearest friend ahead, so then we'll get like 28 onto here. And you'll now faint, spend mana to remove 1 attack, 1 HP per mana from 2 random enemies. Yeah, I don't know. It's random. This is weird. Like, if they haven't scaled or it hits some other random small thing, then it just won't matter. Yeah. Oh, Sea Serpent, save me. Well, now I want to sell both of these because I need... Oh, screw it. Okay. Okay, so we'll do it onto these two. I still don't really care about you, but we need the XP there, and I'm not putting it on the Pen Gobble, so... We'll start with that. It's my first time getting it to level 3, yay. So, yeah, what's the play, then? I don't... Like, I don't think I'm selling anything this turn. I think that's too risky. Also, don't know how to keep using Flounders. Freeze 1, maybe? Yeah, this is weird. I'm gonna send it this way, but I'm not convinced. Took way too long to find the tier 6s. Which wouldn't have to have been an issue. Like, if I had gone for a full Chimera type build, then I could potentially still be doing pretty well right now. But yeah, I didn't make that build, and then I didn't get the build I was going for, so now I just kind of have not much of anything. And you're really, really not helping me out. At least the way I want it to. I doubt I'm going to be able to level up a Founder with chocolate, so... Yeah, let's get that down. This pet's mana damage hits the most healthy enemy and 2 extra enemies. I don't know whether I just need to focus it all on there and ignore these. It just feels so wasted. Maybe I have to do it this way. It's all so bad. There's no nice way to put these down. No, screw it. Alright, just get weird. Do it that way. It spreads evenly. It'll be fine. Well, that's Winter Spirit, at least. Okay, well, I think Pen Gobble goes now. It might not even be my worst thing. It might be you, but... Yeah, we'll do that to start. Yeah, okay, look, screw it. Okay, I'm getting these down. If I'm dead this turn, then whatever, but I refuse. So what? End turn, give the 2 nearest friends a head plus 5 mana. I think I might be happy enough doing it this way then. It's like, you'll end up with 10, you'll have 5, and then we also get the 9 evenly spread. Again, not sure how that's going to work, but it's at least, like, 4 each. Oh, sorry, it's not 9 evenly spread, it's 2 spread 9 times, so yeah. We'll see. If I survive this turn, then we'll be even stronger, because it'll accumulate a little bit. Let's see, transform, jump, jump, trumpets, string of mana, jump, string of mana. Just in case that's my final turn. It might be. They have summons and I do not. Yep, okay. Dude, that is so sad. I had only just gotten my tier 6s early. Oh. Alright, well, that was a sad run for me, but GG's. Good luck, everyone. Okay, where are we at? It's 10 to 8. So what? I wanted to do 1 slot only. Which I put over here. We could potentially do the Anubis spam pack, or the non-shop thing. Non-whatever it is. And then, yeah, there's potential for a color game today. Like, you know, green versus blue versus purple type thing. I did mess with the food in there, though, so it wasn't quite as colorful, but yeah, it had chocolate and the variety at the end. Yeah. Anyway, we're doing 1 slot, so that is the next thing. You had slots only. Again, slots only is not something you do just as a random thing. That would have to be a dedicated stream. And I don't think I'm replacing a regular stream with slots only. What are we doing? 1 slot. So you're allowed 1 pet on your team. If you find a slot, you're allowed that in addition to your 1 pet though. So, yeah. Silent H, I see. There's an owl in the pack. I actually can't remember. I know Frog is, and I have transformation equipment. I think I might have taken out Monkey. Or Monkey wasn't in the pack, but Banana was. Yeah, we'll see. No, my tea's cold. Okay. Anyway, let's see this like 30 more seconds. We can probably hit the cap, to be fair. Yeah, still a few people in the last one, so we'll give it a bit more. Make new tea to let the old lobby finish. I mean, it's probably fine. Like, I have a French press thing that it's in, but the tea that I had in my cup has gone pretty cold. So I'm sure I can pour out some stuff that should be at least lukewarm. I don't know. It's still not working. Yeah, no, it just hates you. Yeah, I don't know what that is, Patet. Are you blind? You don't see the code? It's up here. SLOT. Fake Brit cold tea. It's not even real tea. I have real tea in the morning, but yeah, it's just herbal stuff. I just put like chamomile and elderflower and boiling water. Also, do I... No, my window's already shut. Okay, there's a storm. I thought the rain was coming in through my window because it's so loud, but no, my window is shut. Okay, there is one more space. I am mere seconds away from clicking the start button though, so maybe someone will get lucky, maybe they won't. The audacity, haha. Alright. Okay, let's get in then. So, one slot, you're allowed one pet on your team. If you find a slot, that is in addition to your one pet, so yeah. Wait, how long do I wait though? Oh, now my AC is doing the glug glug thing. Okay, cool, let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're in a custom pack and we're doing one slot only, so when you end your turn and go to fights, you're allowed exactly one pet on your team. And yeah, that's the rule. So any food is allowed. If you find a slot, you're allowed that in addition to your one pet, so yeah, go crazy there. I'm not sure what would be the best base, but I might try Beetle, because I can like stack stats now. Is that, or I should have leveled you and gone for some other thing, but I think I'm okay. So yeah, I'm just going to try and make this as big as possible, I think. Be the grumpy portals. What's AC doing? Look, I don't know what they did to it when they made it, but yeah, when it rains, my AC just kind of glugs. It's not a nice sound. It's very loud. Alright, 7-7 turn 2. It's actually so annoying. I don't think the mic's picking it up, but it's just non-stop. Okay, so I could use a frog to swap these stats onto a tier 2 very easily. I probably do want to do that. The question is whether I freeze a frog now. Yeah, I mean, it's the same. I'm gonna have to buy them on the same turn, so I think this is okay. So add this. Do I want to buy more apples? Because I don't really need the rest of the food. I might freeze it. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get into a situation where I can get a leveled up frog and swap to like a tier 4. So I'm going to look for the combination sooner. Alright, that's kind of cool. Ghost Kitten if people have snipes, maybe. But no, let's look for something better. Lima protection, sure. Wait, no, this was a mistake. Okay, wait, this might be fine if I do the frog swap, which I can't do this turn now, but we can maybe use it next turn. But yeah, we're gonna get the protection, and then it's gonna overwrite itself with honey, which is unfortunate. I mean, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Okay, let's freeze that. Owl pivot, hope it goes well. Hey, if you survive it, that's probably one of the better ones, because, yeah, it's money and stats every turn. Like, I might just go the route of... yeah, selling up every few turns. I don't know, it depends how big my thing gets, because maybe I can just, yeah, keep this lizard for a crazy amount of time, and then, yeah, Competo right to the end. Keep the stats. Worm pivot. Interesting. Okay, so sell if both adjacent friends are tier 2 or lower, swap their stats. Tier 1, tier 2. Boom. So now we have a 9-9 lizard instead. I might start buying broccoli. Maybe, I don't know. It'd be nice to level it. I don't know what else I'm looking for. I can do a broccoli. Mouse. I might roll that for now at least. More broccoli. What else can I get? I can get garlic. Like, this thing's gonna be... it's gonna run out soon. It's a maybe. How long am I going to stream? Until the next hour. So yeah, there's probably one more after this if they both go for a long time. If not, potentially like 3. Do you have a porcupine? Think it was a bad idea. Would I be able to see it here? I can't remember what turn we're on. Oh, there's owls. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of owls. Lots of owls and worms. Okay, well I have to pray that I can keep ahead of owl spam then. And I don't know if I can. Does that mean I need to buy... I think I need to cycle puppies when they show up, because the value is so much more than an apple. Wish I could still pull these and get permanent value. Yeah, not going to happen, I think. So let's just stick with this guy then. And yeah, hopefully make it far enough into the game that I can start competoing. So yeah, we're looking for XP for it. We're looking for puppy. And at the very least, when we get to tier 4, buying a pair would be very good. Until then, I have no idea. Oh, also, actually... I always forget what you do. Attack with at least 15 attack once. So that means if I get close to 15, then this is just not useful. So the smaller I am, the better that might be. But maybe to try and counter other people, I need to make sure that I can't get one shot by a cheese monster. Okay, that could also be worrying. Hopefully I'll scale that. Come on, puppy. I am going to start buying apples because nothing else is showing up. Okay. I can't even find my level. It's the main thing I wanted. So yeah, these owl teams, they're going to struggle right now, but if they survive, they're going to scale a lot faster than most other people, I think. So yeah, a bit scared if I run into one of those in a few turns. How dare you? I'm sorry, Kaz. Let's go. Wait, someone's getting a hedgehog. Where was it? Did I miss it? I definitely missed it. Am I losing it? I'm losing it. Hedgehog's not even in here. I don't understand. I don't know why I'd put a hedgehog in here anyway. Porcupine's a 121. Okay. I like that. Okay, I need every pair you have. It's I refuse to buy mice. I continue to refuse to buy mice. Also, can I find some XP? Better? I don't know, should I be refusing these? Like, if I roll like 4 times to find a pair, I'd be much better off just cycling mice when they show up as well. If I'm not looking for anything else. Because like, I really want the puppy, I really want the lizard. Like, XP. But besides that, I'm really only looking for pair. Maybe different equipment soon, actually, because... Yeah, garlic's a nice thought, but it really is only going to block like 4 damage max, I feel. But it's not like there's turtles to pill or anything, so that'd be cornucopia starfruit time. Scaling got you so far, but the raw amount of damage was too much for 50-50 jumps. Was it the mana teams that took you down? Or transformation? I feel like mana has a higher damage cap. But I might be wrong. Oh my... Okay, that is a late owl pivot. I think they're going to struggle. Puppy! Yeah, we're still doing it. Okay. Safe from cheese as well. That's nice. Got an owl on turn 3. One more, that's it. If you survive one more turn, you're out. Oh no. Wait, how many? There's only 3 outs. Yeah, what? I kind of understand this one, but I don't know. Those don't feel like they'd be... Yeah, like, look at these other teams. Like, this would win against a lot of these other things. He's getting scary again. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, they have 3 more gold than me every turn, and they're scaling 3/3 for free. Like, that's going to be hard to keep up with. And these are going to get pretty bad as well. If I trade into them cleanly, then yeah, they're going to have better stuff. I could probably swap to it pretty easily, actually. I just need to find another Froggen thing. Don't know if a mana potion would help me out. And okay, so now I need to decide whether I'm leveling this or going to try to frog swap. But I think I just level. Like, I need to just commit to what I have and then Competo. I'm also trusting that we're fine here. Like, I have a lot of HP, so I'm not going to go for the weakness thing. But yeah, there's definitely a case for that, I feel. Yeah, I mean, keep leaving it. We can always find lasagna or something. Happy to roll. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the other top teams are lizards. Makes me feel a little better about my choice. Big frog. Okay, I'm glad I get to draw with a higher level lizard, because I'd be kind of upset if I couldn't. But yeah, still worrying. Can I find... Hey, nice. But I definitely want to roll for Competo now, so am I still buying lasagna when it shows up? I think I'm definitely buying this one. I'm going to freeze you. And next turn, I may just doom roll for better equipment and or Competo and keep this locked here. And then depending on whether I can Competo and buy the XP in the same turn or not, I may just end up unfreezing Lizard again. Because it's going to be a while until I get something to level 3 anyway, and yeah, equipment and just a better base ability is worth so much more. So I'll hold on to it for now, but I think just kind of leave it there. Not getting a level in this down, Porcupine, he's going to get you so dead. I mean, you're still doing okay, right? Ooh. Okay, risky, but they have it. 1131. I guess the issue is you're gonna lose to someone that has, like me, someone that can summon things after the final hits. You get a weird trade. More lasagna. All right. Anyway, we roll. Starfruit. I do want equipment. Pepper. I don't know if I need pepper. Like, how many things are going to one-shot me? Oh, that's fair. Actually, just get a breadstick and then it doesn't matter, maybe. I kind of just want a shield, but before I attack, reduce the most healthy enemy by 33% once. I think that might be best of those options. And sure, look, I'll buy that one, but... Oh... Yes. I will, okay. Someone used 2 turns to level 2 frog swap. Wait, I know someone said there was a cheater, but I didn't check on the same turn. So it was this person? Yeah, Rasmus, if you actually cheated across turns, please just concede, because that's... Yeah. That's the really bad form of cheating. Not like accidentally leaving a cow somewhere random, but... Yeah. Actively abusing the lobby. And Chili, I'm sorry I've killed you. Beto. Okay, let's do that next turn. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. 30-38, and then we can turn that into a tier 3 next turn. There is a good chance this is going to be really bad, because, I don't know. No, I mean, an owl would be horrible for a 10, I guess. But it's not strong in a fight. Puppy's obviously terrible. Badfish is terrible. Roll, Flycatcher. If I'm bigger than the opponent, and, I don't know, maybe they can summon some weird stuff, then maybe I'm okay. Eel would be a bit wasted, but still kind of cool. Yeah, what we really want to do is get to tier 5 or tier 6. That's where the really good stuff comes up, so... yeah, we'll just do that. Hopefully find another one before too long. Faced a 4750 owl, jeez. Yeah, things are getting big. Oh. Yay. Yeah, it's actually maybe a downgrade. Still going for it, but yeah. Okay, try and find another one more aggressively. I'm gonna leave Water of Youth. Yo. Oh, what is the play? We're still at 4. Do I take the XP now that it's already here? How much better is tier 4? You would probably be objectively bad because you're just going to be the same size as the opponent, but not have their ability. No, wait. Yeah, so we don't need chocolates anymore. I really do think I just need to rush the transformations then. We could do with better equipment, but it doesn't matter that much. And honestly, I may just go for a baguette if it looks like it's being a problem. And yo, bro. Yes, we're not dead. But yeah, Pro found a sloth. We have a 2 squad, but like a legal 2 squad. I wish I could do something there. Before attack, remove the frontmost enemy perk once. So yeah, that's only helpful if we start running into people with really impressive equipment. So, you know, it can help with melons, it could help with okra potentially. I think the biggest issue would be if someone's running coconut crab type stuff. And I don't know. I do need more stats, but I don't know if this is the time. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, dude, we're still on 4 HP too. This is great. I know I'm still small right now, but yeah, we have time to get to tier 6, and then I can try and get the last of the stats out. Puppy toy that gives weakness is awful to run against. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I guess that might be a good, yeah, reason for okra. Not sure how many people are using it though. Yeah, sorry your porcupine team died. And ow. Hello, wolf. Behemoth with scaling, alright. Better equipment, please. Onion, yes. No, we're doing that. Okay, so I'm probably sitting on Behemoth for a while. At the very least, until 50-50, and then I need to decide whether I'm transforming it or if a single Behemoth is enough for me. Because it might be, you know, not having to rely on a combat ability is going to be helpful against cockatrices. I don't think summon spam would be able to beat me. You're probably the exception, actually. Yeah, Rooster's very strong. I could still win against it, but I need coconut and for them to not have coconut. So we'll see. Oh, cockatrice will set me back to 50-50 max. That's probably true. I don't think I've seen the interaction before, but that would make sense. Still, I don't know if they'd be sticking on cockatrice or not. Like, it would work against some very niche teams, but overall, I don't know how useful it would be. So many. I kind of just want to roll for my my own sloth. I don't know. What I really need is a toy. Like, I've rolled a couple of ferrets, which would help against melons maybe, but melons aren't my biggest concern. Like, puppy would be the dream toy thing. I maybe should look for okra though. Like, I need to try and protect myself against other people doing that. You were the cockatrice, didn't stick to it. I don't know. I mean, a cockatrice just means it's a stat battle, right? Like, it'd effectively be neither of you getting combat abilities, unless they had a bigger thing they got to trigger first. But yeah, it's a risky move. As is... No, wait, that's, yeah, not great. Okay, I was wondering if that was something they could just, yeah, trigger later, but we don't have the tier 4 food in here. And I can't beat these things. Yeah, I may just have to transform that again. I think I'd die if I don't. I don't really have a way to damage that. No. I mean, it's still good, because that takes the one hit, and it's very unlikely to get one-shots. And then it'll come back with a nice shield. I'm kind of into that. I would like to get its attack up, but I don't have a clean way to do that. Just try this way. I don't know. Yeah, I need to get that to 50 attack. I'm not sure what I can do outside of that right now. I'll take the draw, thank you. It's still going. I can transform it again. We get quite a lot out of you. Hydra would be very strong. I still think Coconut Crab would be the move, but we do have a lot of these things around. And yeah, even ignoring those, I'm on 1 HP, so I'd probably die during the transition, because it's probably not going to be good for a turn. I think Mana Potion is going to be very good on something that doesn't have summons. Yeah, there just aren't melons and stuff. I can't use Ferret. I need to find a puppy. I did roll... Yeah, we'll try it. Okay. Nope. Place it, sure. There's puppy. Okay, but yeah, I did roll Starfruit, which I do think getting okra would be helpful. Because it wouldn't change much in my current situation, but it would protect me from this. Okay. Come on, you're almost there. So, toilet paper, 2 more attack. Do not feed him the pill. Try for okra. Third melon. I guess. Alrighty. Yeah, I think Pro probably has this. Like... I mean, yeah, he's got to, right? I'm pretty certain he's locking in on Behemoth and Sloth, but... yeah, I don't see anything beating that. He's always going to have a lot more flexibility than everyone else. Well, level 3 50-50 cockatrice always trade. I have no idea. Like, when it's 50-50s, if someone's running, say, a Highland Cow, I don't know what's going to trigger first. Like, maybe someone gets their Highland Cow value, and then it gets turned into a rock. And, you know, in that situation, obviously the Highland Cow is going to have an advantage. Not say it's guaranteed to win, but yeah. Oh, it's over. Okay, well, I more or less hit my cap, so I'm happy enough with that, I guess. So yeah. GG's. Good luck, everybody. sorry, it's fine. I already had a run today, you know? Yeah. I am kind of upset about it, though, because I feel like my last several... I haven't been posting many of the versus games, but the ones I have all been like Blue Whale wins. I don't know. A lot of the recent things have been pretty samey. Alright, anyway, it's 20 past. Easily time for one more. Potentially more, but we'll see. So yeah, if we're doing a color-based one, I have this one already ready. So, you know, same color only, green versus blue versus purple. If we don't want to do that, I do have, like... Yeah, Anubis builds only, which would be, you can't run anything until you have an Anubis. Once you have an Anubis, you can run one Anubis plus whatever else you'd like. Could be fun, haven't tried that in a while. There's non-pack. Things with bat in the name, I don't know. Blue should be changed ASAP. I do agree. And also, 2 people said Anubis back to back. Let's do that. Sanab. Okay, so... Yeah, let's just call this Anubis builds only. So this is, you can't run anything until you have the tier 4 Anubis. And yeah, once you have that, you get exactly one of them, but you are allowed whatever else you want. So I think it would be better to say you're only allowed one Anubis. I'm hoping I updated it too. Like, I know we used to have Frostwolf in here, but that's obviously not a Faint Pet anymore. I think I would have taken it out. How does Anubis work? It has a starter battle ability that triggers your Faint abilities. So you can think of it as a... No, I don't have the ability to explain. It triggers Faint abilities on starter battle. So yeah, at level 1, it can trigger up to tier 2 Faint Pets. And then up to tier 4 at level 2, up to tier 6 at level 3. But it triggers everything. And it triggers from right to left. Yeah, so it's front to back. So it is ordered, and not just based on, like, the attack of your units. It is how you position them on your team. Someone has a level 3 Coconut Hydra, jeez. Yeah, that might be the dream end game. Oh, also we're maxed out, okay. Alright, so yeah, don't have anything on your team until the tier 4 Anubis, please. But yeah, once that's down, you're kind of allowed to do whatever you want. Yeah, alright. Good luck, let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing Anubis builds only, so for this one, you can't run anything unless you have an Anubis on your team. So once you get one of these down, you can kind of do whatever else you want. If you do find a sloth, you are allowed that, but yeah, please don't run anything outside of your sloth until you find this. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase, blah blah blah. I do not have my Rolly guy in here, so what am I looking for? We want guinea pigs. I kind of just need a combo of anything. Sure. Might be more likely to get it. Silver lollipops. I did it. I chose a name. No marmosets? Yeah, I never do that. Show me the third frog. Nope. Alright. Sloth? Sloth, please. No sloth, okay. Oh, you killed the sloth guy. I'm actually surprised they lost. I mean, there's always going to be some luck involved, and assuming he's stuck with the, like, near 100 behemoth, that still does lose to some other things. Again, like a... What is it? Maxed out Rooster, Hydra. Can't remember. Yeah, he also probably wouldn't have got the level 3 Coconut, which is also crazy good if you don't neutralize it with something. Alright, so definitely looking for guinea pig. Don't think I need to keep an eye out for anything else yet. Hey. One more. Well, I have one combo ready. But yeah, I need to wait for tier 3. And yeah, I need to work out what I'm putting on this team. Also, I did put in Shrew, so I'm assuming you need Shrew to have more attack than the Anubis, so you transform first, and then Anubis has a chance to trigger on Weasel. But yeah, just for anyone that doesn't know what this is and wasn't here pre-lobby, start a battle, activate tier 2 or lower faint friends front to back. So yeah, the idea is you get one of these down and you fill up your team with loads of faint pets and you kind of trigger them all at start a battle. And then again when they actually die, so yeah, it might be fun. Once you have Anubis, you can do anything else, right? Yep. Again, I'd rather people only run one Anubis, just for consistency, maybe. I don't know if it'd be that more beneficial to run 2, but I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Alright, one more turn to look for this. Aw. Whoops. I am probably just going to buy these. If I wanted, I could wait longer and keep looking for the third, because I think next turn we get another shop slot. And, you know, I could look next turn and then buy the turn after that, because we'd still be at tier 3, but I'd rather just get this down and then, yeah, get my Anubis if we find it, or just throw everything away if we don't, then look for guinea pigs again. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably doing that. It's not going to be too expensive. Like, buying these and selling them again, it costs like 3 gold. So 3 gold to check for you, that's pretty cheap. And we can get looking again with an open shop. Confess one slot lobby. Yo, Wonders, congratulations. Alright. Please, Anubis. No Anubis, alright. If I find another one of these this turn, then we can do another combo now. Rip. I mean, there's a chance. Buy that start of next turn, and then we can roll a bit. We might still be able to get it, but yeah. There is a not too low chance we'll run into an Anubis this turn, and I'm not excited about losing HP. You got him? Oh no. Can you run guinea pigs with the Anubis? Yes, you can. Yeah, so as long as you have an Anubis down, it doesn't matter what you run with it. That does include things without abilities, so yeah, if you want to run guinea pigs just because they're already down, or because you want to buy them later for some reason, then yeah, that's all cool. No worries. Haven't found a second guinea. I mean, you got next turn for it. Like, I'm technically in the same position now. But yeah, come on. One more guinea pig. Yay! Alright, please. This time. Yay! Alright. Let's sell the small one, because then I can just keep the big one around and sell that next turn. So, start a battle, activate tier 2 or lower faint friends front to back. So that does nothing with you, but yeah, it doesn't matter. We can start looking for some stuff later. As in next turn. Talking about that, though, I actually don't know what I want on a team, because the summoners aren't useful for Anubis unless you have open spaces, which I will be running for now. But yeah, I can't imagine myself running like a full team of big roosters with the Anubis anytime soon. So yeah, I probably want stuff like Tar, Turtle, Spiny Bush Viper. I remember I used that the last time we did this, and I quite enjoyed it. Can't remember how good it was, but I enjoy snipers, and this is one of the only sniping options, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, also, let's have a look at how many people got early Anubis. I think, yeah, someone said they left their guinea pig down. Not good, but yeah. Oh, this team's look scarier. Alright, Skeleton Dog. This does not work with it yet. But when it does, that would be consistent scaling for the teams. That's kind of nice. And honestly, I probably get a deer as well, just because it's strong. It's just whether I like chocolate cake. I'd love to level you. But yeah, do I just buy a better fish or something? I feel like I need things on the team. Maybe I sell guinea pig, buy better fish, buy chocolate cake. Because that's pretty safe there. We do something like this. Alright, so you're doing literally nothing. But you're going to, yeah, before attack, gain 3 XP and faint yourself, but then we'll summon a 10-6 bus instead. You're nerfed, so faint, give the nearest friend behind +4/+2. So there's no reason to pill this really, but potentially helpful in a fight and still fine with Anubis. And yeah, permanently scale a random friend by +1/+1 when you die, so probably going to go onto there, and if we can get this leveled up, then we can get a little random one triggering earlier. Might be cool. Can you have more than one Anubis? Yeah, okay, just anything you want. As long as you have an Anubis, you can do whatever you want. So let's just stick with that as the rule. I think I'm going to buy this and then another deer. But I don't know. I think I'm doing it, but... Yeah, it's not exactly synergy for you. Sell Betfish, get a spiny bush viper. Like, getting tier 5s would be cool, but again, I need to get this to level 3 before I'm able to use it with them. Or at least, you know, with this, I only need it to be level 2. So still out of reach, but potentially not too far. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know what the play is. I feel like Skeleton Dog might be bait. Like, leveling that, I feel like the scaling isn't going to be worth as much as I think it is. I think I'm going to need to invest as much as I can into, like, abilities. So I might leave that one. See how this does. Alright, no shock. Incredibly good if you get trumpets, but again, might not do too much until you're online. There we go, okay. Oh, wait, okay, wait, I'm stacking these as well then, because then we can actually use you for the summon too. Let's do that. Yellow boxfish would be crazy to pill, because then we can make you a 20/20. Lionfish would be awesome if we had a way to scale it, which, yeah. Eagle Owl is potential. There is Markor for trumpet scaling. Not sure if I'm still using you. Also, there's like Brahma Chicken as well. if I like snipe with this, I could get the Brahma Chicken to scale it afterwards, which is fun. But yeah, we're just gonna send this then. I will leave this at the back actually. So yeah, faint, deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies and multiply damage by the distance. And you're now triggering everything on my team, which should include a level 2 bus summon. Yay. Yeah, okay, feeling pretty good. I want to find a pill ASAP. And yeah, I kind of want the open space, so we're definitely just stacking that. And do I keep doing this? I kind of... I should. I'm not going to play this down, though. Just want a pill. I will take an Ayala. Right. Well, we can level that next turn, see what we get. I'd still probably take an Eagle Owl, because if nothing else, you could just keep it on the team for a long time and then pill it later. But yeah, I think the dream thing is Markor, because I have the beginnings of a trumpet build. And I already have my level 3, so I can commit to selling pretty much everything if I wanted. Like, as much as I like Deer, we can now use anything with the Anubis, so I think this is probably getting cut soon. And yeah, you're just too slow, not feeling it. Oh, does Anubis make pets activate that are behind it? It should do, yeah. I did forget, though. It triggers front to back, so... Yeah, it's always going to be this, this, and then this. Everything just feels like it happens at once, so I don't always notice. Oh, yeah. Good chocolate cake as well. Mammoth Walrus. I could pill Mammoth. We can get that everywhere. I'm not sure. I mean, we're definitely getting both of these down. You're good in the fight, but again, doesn't have synergy here, so I'm more tempted to just like sell both of these and run double Nala and a No Shark. Still don't know whether I'm meant to hold on to this or like try and chocolate cake something. Yeah, start a battle, activate tier 6 or lower Faint Friends front to back, so 8 trumpets, 8 trumpets. Spend 6, deal triple as damage to a random enemy, and yeah, you'll still do the random double snipe thing. So I'm gonna leave you. I still really want to find this pill. Even, yeah, without these. Keenoe, could you please share the pack code to this in the Discord, please? I said please twice. I'll make a note, sure. Share the Anubis pack. Remind me at the end of the stream or after this, and then I'll actually pull it. Because I don't know if I have this exact pack code in my list or not. You'll remind me, thank you. So yeah, I still want to use this, but not if it takes forever. We probably want to find mushrooms, so I might try a cornucopia, even if the other one might be better. GTN dates. I'll set it in current for now. I'm going to put it over here, though, because if I find any mushrooms, they're going on these. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we lose 3-4, but we'll gain an 8-8 worth of the other thing. Yeah, I'm just going to stack it. Come on, can I find a pill, please? Like, pill bugs are a thing, too. I need the open space anyway. You're dead? No. Oh, people already have Markors down. Yeah, look at this. Like, they have Markors and the level 3 Anubis. Like, this team is pretty stacked. Gotta get something to eat, run some errands. Love you, Keenoe. Thanks for the stream. Oh, no worries. Alright, talk to you later, Patet. Chocolate. Warthog Hydra. Dude, I'm so deep in trumpet territory, I just don't want to. And I'm gonna roll this as well. I want to pill. I'll take a starfruit, but... Oh, there we go. Vane spend 4 trumpets to give friends permanent +4/+4 evenly spread. Okay, I think Spiny Bush Viper will be going. I should have put the thing down on one of these, but... Yeah. Hey, alright, so we can do that next turn. I could risk a red panda if I wanted, but I honestly don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what other good feint tier 6s there are. Or I guess it doesn't have to be a feint, but I'd probably want it considering my build. But yeah, we'll build that next turn. Hey! Alright. So yeah, I need to make sure Nihil is in front of Markor and Nershark. And considering they both spend it, I probably do need both in front, but... Yeah, besides that, I don't think it really matters. Ooh, Eagle Owl. Alright. So, stack. We pill you. I don't really know where I need this to go, but yeah. Faint set attack and health from most healthy pet from any team to 20, so one of these is going to get reset. And that was slightly better. Cool. Alright, so now let's level you. Another renew this here. Orca lionfish. Nah. Yes. Alright, chocolate cake. Could do. I'm not sure how this works. Like, when Anubis triggers Markor, can it scale itself with that? You already started to 6/6. And it says give to friends, so it probably can't. So I think I'm probably fine doing this, but it's only going to scale these. So yeah, I don't know whether I need to get a rooster or something. Some kind of summon thing behind, because you're mostly just going to be scaling the things behind you. So yeah, not worried about it now, but that may be an issue if we start hitting the cap. And Provo, thank you for the bits. I think you're one cool person, have a bit. You know what? Have another. Wow. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I was full HP, never mind. I didn't know things were going that well. I kind of don't want to buy the chocolate cake, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alright. I do think I'm running double Nurshark, though. So hard to say no to. Mushroom, wait. Okay, this would be great anywhere. You might even be the best place for it, but not when you're a low level. So yeah, I either put it here for an extra 16 trumpets, or I put it here. Because we're still doing fine, because we have 16 there, you take up 4, you take up 6, so we'd still have another 6 for you. So I mean, it works, but then you wouldn't. Never mind then, we'll put it on you. I'm sure we'll find another one, but... yeah, I think this might be the team then. So trumpet generations, scaling, double snipes, guy at the back to keep me safe. I like the double bush viper thing there. Oh. It killed itself. Wait, I didn't get my scaling. Or at least not all of it. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. We really are just looking for... I will try and get you to level 3, but yeah, we really are just looking for different equipment and then a lot of XP. Just trying to work out what I do here. Like, is cornucopia good enough? I'd rather not buy that compared to starfruit, but... yeah, I probably should be taking these. I'm so bad at clicking. Versus, there we go. Yeah, like, what about this? This team's currently at the top. So is this just gonna ruin everyone? Because again, they could even get rid of this eventually. You know, pill it for the permastats and then swap in something else. Because if they're just going to bomb everything with, yeah, a billion lionfish snipes right at the start, that might be too much for this to handle. If they die out of order or something. Might be fine, because we're always starting with at least one set of yours, but... yeah. Stats. Hooray. Mushroom. Starfruit. Mushroom. Before attack, transform into an exact copy of random enemy once. Potentially interesting, but I think everything's pretty likely to just explode. So, yeah, I either protect something that I already have, because, again, a lot of people are running some pretty scary snipes. The issue is the lionfish ones are scary, but aren't... I'm not going to be in a good position with Pepper. So maybe I just, like, replace yours. I'll put this here, maybe. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. I'll just buy you as well while we're here. Definitely too late to worry about you. Don't think I'm going to get any more chocolate cake, because everything is scaling a little bit. And I'm going to leave that one. We still have 2 gold. Alright then. Wasted 3 turns at the beginning after getting early Anubis, not realizing you're allowed more than one other pet. What? Why would you think you're like 2 squads? Okay, something I am noticing, my second Nurshak is not getting the best value. I'm gonna level him anyway, because I love him and he deserves it. But yeah, he's I feel like the last 3 times he's died, there's been nothing alive to snipe. I'm sure it's good though. Yeah, I'm gonna try and level you as well. Like, we're still pretty far away from the stat cap. Spend 4 trumpets to give friends permanent +8/+8 evenly spreads, yeah. The initial one's going to be 2/2 everywhere, and then it's going to be 4 trumpets for like 12/12 evenly spread after that. Where am I looking? Yeah. So it'd be like 3/3 on each of them. Oh, I'm so amazing at maths. You made to the end of the stream. Yo, welcome back, Chloe. You're just in time for Anubis spam. What is that? I think a Leviathan? I respect it because that's clearly come from a red panda, but... yeah, what? I think just there's summons again. I might actually put down you. I could put it anywhere, but I really want to find, like, if I do find mushrooms, I really want to double down on getting crazy Nurshak spam. You're the only one that I don't really care about, so I may try and, yeah, make that happen. And sure, keep looking. More Yggdrasil. What about this? My concern there is I want to sell it eventually. So... I don't really want to invest in anything. I could put it here and then just overwrite it if and when it matters. Yeah, I still don't know. I also don't know how this works when things hit 50-50. Like, if I start getting some 50-50s, does it still spread evenly onto those? Do I waste stats? Because that would be kind of unfortunate. So I don't know, I guess I'm going to find out in a minute. Whether I'm making a horrible mistake. Alright. So yeah, you're my only trumpet generator. I think it is worth getting you leveled up before these. I might be wrong, but, you know, we'll go for it. I do need to try and work out what else I'm playing, because, yeah, regardless of what happens with this thing, we are going to end up getting rid of it. So maybe I just look for, like, an Orca to try and level at some point, because whatever we play, it's not going to be big. Do need to replace your equipment now. I was about to ask what that second pet did. Then you read it out loud, my goat streamer. Yeah, I do try and read them. But that's half of my sake as well, because if I don't read them out every now and then, I just forget what they do. I have vague ideas about everything, but... yeah. The little specifics trip me up a lot. Try Red Panda for behemoths or something. True. Yeah, I know someone mentioned getting a tiger earlier. Might be good. Yeah, I think if nothing else, I want these Nurshaks further forward. You know, like, I want this to be, like, back here somewhere. I can definitely do this now, because you don't need it. I don't know what else, though. Mushroom. Mushroom. This is so big, and it has better equipment. Yeah, I'm putting on this one. It does mean now I'm looking for your level instead of the other one, but... yeah. I am going to keep this positioning, though, so... yeah, we need this in front of these 3, otherwise Anubis gets a bit screwed. But... Yeah, we get our trumpets, you do a snipe, you scale everything evenly. Then, you know, you do your snipe, and then they'll go through the normal fight, so you die probably twice more trumpets. Again, snipes and summons, you buff probably just these two. Bit messy, but it's looking good. There are some very scary... Like, look at this, that whole team is, like, maxed out. Maybe that was the play, I needed double Mako. This whole time I've been trying to get rid of him, but I should have just doubled down. Huzzah. Alright. Yeah, I'm still doing this. Cornucopia, what do I even need now? I can look for a mushroom for you as well, but... yeah, I think your level is by far the most important. There we go. Alright, so I'm hoping we're not going over with this, but... yeah, we get 24, we lose 16. And then we'll get 24 twice again. I'm trying to work out whether I do something like this, but again, it ruins... it would ruin Anubis. So I don't want to do that. I'm just sad for this Nyala. I still can't tell whether this is, yeah, hitting the 50-50s. I need to try and keep an eye on that. You gonna hit this? I don't think it did. Okay, so I think the scaling's still efficient then. Sort of. It's a bit wasted now that the back two are maxed out, but... you know, at least for the Anubis trigger at the start, like, that's good for you. I keep forgetting you have bad equipment as well. Hold on. Well, I can level this turn, so I'm going to check for different equipment. This isn't equipment. Okay, well, I need to buy pizza, which is 2-2 here, 2-2 here. Yours is wasted, so... do I want a 2-2 here, or just 6 HP there? I probably want it to be roughly balanced, because you're already slightly bottom heavy. But, yeah, now what? Can I? Can I look for a bush viper? I do want to. I think we do need to get rid of this. I'm not going to put it in front of the Nyala just to try and get it to scale it when it dies. Oh no! Ooh, wait, that would work. It would work. Wait. Yellow boxfish to mess with lionfish teams. I don't know what it would trigger on. Like, that could be really bad for me. Yeah, do I do this then? So then you're wasted initially, but when you actually die, you'll finish capping that off, and then we're good to swap it out. Oh, there we go. I don't have a way to spam feed you food. I could risk Red Panda, but I don't have enough pets in my head. Like, I don't know what I could get out of this that I'm actually interested in. I can look at this and be like, oh, I don't even know, more Nurse Shark. Probably not. I kind of want to get one of these. But yeah, I think another Nurse Shark maybe, yeah, just locking me in even more. I'll freeze XP. I do not care at all about that. Oh, flea, actually. Wait, replacing equipment. Never mind, it's flea. We're taking a flea. No, sharks. Oh, see, they got the idea as well. I didn't check how important other people's equipment was, but I would not be surprised if they were also very equipment dependent, so. Oh. Curses. Now I have to choose between greed and flee. The equipment does seem very good. The issue is there is also a lot of I mean, there's a lot of okra, but if I get this thing leveled up, it'll be spamming a lot of stuff. You know, like, if I get this down, get it to level 3, which would take a long time, I could potentially get it to trigger, like, 9 times if I find a mushroom. Which would definitely be more than I need, but getting it just 6 times, which should be pretty achievable, would be also, like, wipe out most teams' equipment. I think that's worth more. So yeah, let's try. I will check this. I don't care about the other thing. Damn, okay. Do that for now. Okay, so I could swap these two around. Oh, wait. They killed it before I could even Anubis trigger it. Oh god. Wow. 1 HP? Rude. I love his star fruit. Well, I don't really like the money play here, and I think Yggdrasil would get... I mean, is a 5/5 better than a random tier 3? I guess is the real question. I'm gonna say no. There we go. Okay, so we want to try and get to level 3. Yeah, I mean, I'll look for the mushroom. Mushroom would definitely be preferable. Not sure what the best positioning would be in this kind of scenario, though. It'd definitely be nice to have it further forward for you. I have to imagine that the melon's not going to be there, because we're probably going to nuke it off. Yeah, we'll see. We just replaced it. We also just kind of killed everything. Okay, that's a team we can beat. That's good news. Mushroom. No. I could go for the money again. I don't know if the popcorn's going to make a difference, so if this helps me find my mushroom dream, then I'll keep cycling for it. But yeah, as long as you don't get sniped instantly, you know, before my guy triggers, which hopefully my guy would trigger first anyway, I don't know. But yeah, we may get 4 triggers out, which is pretty good. We just need to pray we remove, like... Yeah, it's mostly the sort of summoning type equipment I'm worried about. The mushrooms and, yeah, backline fruit. Last team should pill their Eagle Owl. Do we know how long they've been charging it up? Yeah, they definitely could. I don't know, it might be a bit late. I mean... Nah, you're probably right. They already have one other thing, this kind of default stats on the teams. They wouldn't really be losing out. Yeah, my usual concern there would be if they pilled it... Sorry, I'm just looking at myself die and it's upsetting. If they pilled it, they would have an empty space regardless. Like a very small thing on the team. Nah, I don't want any of this. Level 3? No, level 3. We do have level 3 next turn, and I will be alive for that at least. But yeah, there's not really anything I can change now. The really annoying thing is, my nurse sharks aren't getting good value. At least the second one, it keeps dying when there's either very tiny things to snipe, or just... Yeah, the other person still has like a big trumpet coming in, but I do not. Like, I'd almost be better off just not having these use up my trumpets, so when my thing gets summoned, it's bigger than theirs, maybe. But yeah, definitely too late to do anything about it now, so... I think we just double down on the flea. Yeah, it's too much. Save me. Please, the final turn. No. Well, that's useless. It's probably going to die. Before attack, reduce the most healthy enemy by 33% once. If it doesn't get sniped, that could be pretty good. Might also be pointless. Like, for all I know, it's just going to bump it to a 50-50 anyway. But, I mean, I'm not going to be around to see my money, so it's that or the stake. Cherry is probably wasted as well. Yeah, okay. We tried. See how that does. Put no shock to the back to snipe after the golden doggo. No, so trumpet, you need to remember, you can only really use trumpets as long as you have more than one thing left. So if I leave a nurse shark right at the back, then instead of it dying and doing a snipe at the end, it'll just summon the dog. Hold on. We got one. Like, I still think the snipes are definitely worth more than just the 6/6 of dog that I'm losing. My only concern is, you know, it's a very close fight a lot of the time. Pepper, try and keep it alive. Not sure if it matters, but, you know, they have weakness. It might be hitting for like 13 an extra time. 11, sorry, I'm not good at counting. Despite my earlier claims. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've done everything I can with this team. Like, I could maybe try and, like, okra you? We never found okra, though, so it's not like it's really been an option. Good potato, but yeah. I'm good. Oh, it's so awkward. No. Yeah. Okay. Well, top 3. I'll take it. See ya. GG's. Good luck to you two. Put the Nyla behind the Nursharks. If Nyla went behind it, then we wouldn't get the... Yeah, all the triggers. Because it's better to max out as many triggers as I could have gotten, so... Yeah, if I put this behind these, we'd be missing, like, six big snipes worth of stuff right to the start, which would be... Yeah. Way more wasted than the wasted stuff at the end that's just kind of awkward. Could have won if Flea went off. Yeah, they just kept sniping it early. Like, again, that's why Mushroom would have been really helpful, because with my current setup, if this gets sniped twice right at the start, then we get the 3 triggers, but that might be it. Whereas, yeah, at least if I get the Mushroom, then I'm guaranteed my... my 6, if not the full 9. Not 100% sure how it would work. Talking's hard, and I'm tired. Don't forget to share the pack. Fair. Not sure why you're interested in this one, but yeah. Let's see. Where should I put this? I don't know where to post it. I'm gonna put it in the SAT builds thread. If you cannot find it, let me know and I'll maybe put it somewhere else, but yeah, SAT builds with a little chick thing next to it in the Discord. It's there? Great. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it is the end of the stream then, so again, important notice, I'm not here next weekend, so you know, I will be streaming on Wednesday. I cannot do the next Sunday stream. I'm not sure when I'm getting back or not, so I may do a little late one on the Monday, but yeah, I'll either announce that close to the time or, yeah, just show up, I guess. What about Saturday? I'm gone for the weekend. It's like mid-Friday to mid-Monday. So yeah, there isn't really a nice close one I can do other than maybe the Monday, but yeah, I'm probably going to try and record when I get back, and I don't know how much time there's going to be between me getting back, readjusting, doing that, and then setting up a stream. So I don't know. I might prep for it in case I do, but yeah, in case I don't, just wanted that out there. But yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the lobbies. And yeah, have a good week, everybody. All right, bye, guys. Bye.